Hello, everybody, and welcome to Final Show Films. I'm John, your executive producer here, and thanks for tuning in to watch or listen to whatever it is you're about to watch or listen to. In these trying times, we really do appreciate everyone that feels that we are worth their time, and we hope that we're able to give you something entertaining to while away the time as you spend it. We particularly want to thank those of you that feel like we're worth financially contributing to, particularly our $25 and up supporters on Patreon, who are Antitonic, Drevian Alexander, Cat Waterflame, Rowan Parker, and Samantha Bates. Yes, I read that off of a list. Thank you very much for supporting us. I know that in these uncertain times, finances are tough for everybody, so that you're willing to donate to us means a lot to all of us here, and we thank you. That being said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gran, Terra, Shadowfront. I'm John. I'm your game master for this evening. You'll notice something different beneath me. It'll become apparent as I go through the introductions. But first up, we have, joining me today is Jack.
Hey everybody, I'm Jack. I'm playing Gent Minar, who just got one of his crushes killed.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
He's a half-elf spell slinger.
Not the only one. Jeez.
And Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara, and I'm playing Titania Valkorian, a Ladrin Druid Princess.
I updated the overlay and apparently didn't save it because I'll fix that while we're playing.
Oh, that's okay.
And William.
Hi, I am William, and I'm playing Valda Stonebeard, who just got her probably closest friend, who is not in actual relationship with her, killed.
So delighted by this opening.
And who's playing a Dwarven Samurai.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm playing the corpse of an ASMR.
There's also another name if you'd like to introduce it, but you don't have to.
There is. Kalerna Alani Drow Echo Knight.
And Nikki.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'll be playing Scuzz, your goblin rogue, who doesn't know that his best friend is dead because he's still stuck in webbing. And Love Actually is a phenomenal movie. Go watch it before the end of 2020.
Yes, it is.
Also, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter and Trans Lives Matter. They still matter at the end of 2020. Look.
They still matter. In fact, they will still matter tomorrow in 2021.
They will. In fact, probably more so. Weird.
And Cody.
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm playing Ithram Valar, Hobgoblin War Wizard, who, the other voice of reason just died. One of the other voices of reason just died.
You're fucked now.
No, that's what telekinesis for. Just you go up here, hold on for a minute.
You're in timeout.
And
I'm putting you in arcane timeout.
When last we left off, as people have indicated, Ariel got by the demonic by her demonic counterpart, a
Sephiroth?
No.
Did you get off by Sephiroth?
No.
I wish.
No.
That would have been great.
It was a oh god, what's the name of that creature again? It was an orphan. Which is basically a demonic bounty hunter with, in this case, a very large, very accurate crossbow that fires all manner of magical crossbow bolts, along with along with his pet Bone Devil, was hunting Gent Minar, and after trapping a good portion of the party and the carriage they rode on, in a web. Announced to the party that he'd let the rest of them go if they only handed over the Minar. They refused, and 3 of them almost died. 1 of them did. But they eventually succeeded in driving off the demonic attack for now, though at the cost of Ariel.
Who is now listed on the Roll20 map as ASMR Corpse, you bastard.
Yes,
Wow.
I didn't do that one.
I did that. You'll also notice every possible icon indicated for dead.
But specifically, narratively, we pick up with Scuzz. Scuzz, give me an athletics roll. As you have been stuck in this pile of webbing, you've heard like the vague sounds of things exploding outside the cart.
Yes.
You've heard the vague sound of things exploding
Natural one.
outside the cart and sounds of fighting. Mostly what you've been doing is getting kicked in the head by a very frightened horse who can't kick you with full force because the webbing is holding it too much, but is desperately trying to get out of the web as well and can't. And so it's just like it's you know those little like bouncy ball paddles? That's been your head for the past like 3 minutes as you've been trying to break free.
It's okay. Scuzz's head is both the hardest substance and the most malleable substance. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Goblin physics are weird.
So yeah, you're desperately trying to get out of this web, but you rolled a
Getting
natural
more
one.
tangled.
You rolled a natural 1. Somehow you managed to now have the web in your mouth, so it's just like you can't even cry out for anything.
That's so much webbing.
Gonna bite my way out.
Meanwhile, on a 30-foot
Can
range.
Can I look? I have firebolt. Can I just burn my way out of here?
What are the components required to cast firebolt?
It's verbal and somatic.
You currently have a mouth full of webbing. So no.
Okay.
But you're still struggling. We'll give you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely still struggling.
Scuzz is on the struggle bus. We'll get back to Scuzz momentarily. Meanwhile, on a ridge, 30 feet up, and a little ways away from the still completely webbed cart, several of you are gathered around a toasty, warm corpse.
You make it sound like we lit it on fire in order to stave off
Miss
the
Time
kill.
is here.
She did die from an explosion.
That's the problem. She's just cold. We just gotta warm her up.
I cast fireball.
I can at least I put my hand on her corpse and cast the one that prolongs the
Gentle repose.
Yeah, that one.
You reach down, you cast the spell. Bits of flower and vine with not a small amount of mushrooms sprout from the ground around Ariel's corpse and just sort of entangle and entwine with the the dead body.
That should help protect. There's like clerics and stuff in Everstone, right?
None that have the power to raise the dead.
Gent just bends down, picks up the corpse, and starts walking back towards the cliff.
At least none that I know of.
You grab the corpse, you walk back towards the cliff. Are you trying to carry Ariel's body down the cliff sideways with your spider walk?
Basically, yeah, he's sort of fireman carrying it over his
Give
shoulders.
me an athletics check to see if you can successfully carry Ariel down without dropping her.
This will go great. 19.
A 19's more than enough. You do not
Okay,
drop
good.
Ariel as you are perpendicular to the force of gravity
Right. Choo, choo,
carrying
choo.
another
Yep.
body.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, that would have been fucking amazing.
Oh, it would have been hilarious. Would not have been great for his mental health.
No,
but would have been
not at
hilarious.
all.
And then I assume look towards the cart, and it's probably still just a tangle of.
It's still a tangle of webbing. The horse is freaking the fuck out, trying to get away. The driver has just sort of accepted his fate and is just. His eyes closed, breathing, hoping he dies quickly.
That driver has seen some shit.
Devalis is like, House Mordant might know of ways, but I don't know any individual priests that can pull that off.
Always trust a dwarven house named Mordent for your repairing needs.
Okay.
House Mordant is the priestly house.
Yes.
We have a house of wizards and we have a house of clerics. Do not get the two confused.
Mordents, yes.
Gent will set the corpse down near, but not directly adjacent to the cart, and then go try to calm down the horse because he is proficient in animal handling somehow. Oh, armadillos. That's how.
Yep.
Give me an animal handling roll.
22.
You managed. The horse is still terrified because
Mhm.
it can't move. But
Right.
you managed to assure it that it's not about to be eaten by a giant spider at the very least, and
Okay.
it stops kicking as much.
All right. Still restive though, as they say.
Scuzz, as you're trapped in this webbing, your head is bouncing slightly less often. Go ahead and make me another athletics check to see if you can break out.
Can we make a case for acrobatics for Scuzz or no?
The webbing is too tightly wound.
Okay,
It has to be
that
athletics,
makes
yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
You can't really wiggle out of webbing.
Yes.
Making my way up the ladder slowly.
One, now it's a 2. You don't bite your
Yes.
tongue, which is good.
Valdez kind
There's
of
too much webbing.
Exactly.
Valdez walks over to where Scuzz is at and just pulls a knife off of her belt and starts to cut Scuzz loose.
Okay, with an amount of time and with a knife, Scuzz, you're like, and all of a sudden you feel something pierce into the web, and it begins cutting through the web, and after a minute, Valdez cracks the cocoon open and pulls you out. You see, the thing you notice first as you're pulling Scuzz out, Valdez, is just most of Scuzz's head is encased in webbing. The mouth is open, but there's just webbing in the mouth and around the teeth. One eye is visible, and the other is covered like an eye patch.
Scuzz is just locked in the open trash can pose with a 90-degree mouth
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's several hoof marks
Just a
everywhere.
couple of bruises right around here.
She will do her best to try and free Scuzz's head.
Oh yeah, another few seconds, and Scuzz, you can talk again. You don't need to breathe, so that was never a problem.
Oh no. But if it can't make noises and be comedic relief, then what's the point? Did we win?
No.
We sent them back where they came from.
I'm checking that actually. I wanted to cast Commune with Nature, not as a ritual, but just it lets me know if there's fiends nearby, so I figured she'd be doing that.
I just wanted to examine the scene up here, see if I could determine what kind of creature was up here. I'm sure I see scorch marks from where it exploded.
Yeah, you can see scorch marks from where it exploded. There's no actual evidence of it left. As you're sensing, as you're reaching down, touching the ground, and communing with the land around you, Titania, there doesn't seem to be any. There don't seem to be any signs of fiendish activity nearby.
Okay.
Yeah, Aethram, there's not enough stuff left here for you to identify what it was.
Okay. Then he'll wait for Titania to finish and then head down with her.
Okay.
So yeah, because you're pulled out of the cart and you see, wrapped in vines and flowers and mushrooms, what is very obviously a mostly charred corpse of Ariel.
Scuzz isn't even on this map, by the way.
Yeah, no, I have a black square on Roll20, but it's fine. It's cool.
And
There
Gent
we
is
go.
trying to fix the hair.
The hair has been ruined. It's been dissolved by acid and fried a little bit. Like you'll have to like actually trim it, and it's already really short, so it's gonna be.
Are we
hard
talking
to
about
fix it.
Ariel's hair?
Yeah, Ariel's
Mhm.
hair.
Yep.
I would like to spend a lucky point to say that Ariel's hair in death is still immaculate.
Oh no, that's already been and
It's
gone.
already
Yeah.
happened.
No, let me
The-
rewrite fate. Damn it.
The only problem with that is her hair was messed up before she died by the demon. That's
Yes.
why she rushed off to try to kill it by herself.
Yeah.
No, that was only a small portion of why. It was a demon bounty hunter versus an angel bounty hunter. This fight had to happen.
No, it had to happen. One Winged Angel was playing in the background and everything. It was great.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not her. Her hair was ruined before her death. So.
Want it. Okay. Scuzz looks very confused for a moment, and then big old GB, like Studio Ghibli style tears are just streaming down his face, and he's like, she's just taking a nap, right?
No, but I can extend the time we can try and bring her back. I don't have that spell. That one's complicated. I can, if I have some time to sit down and think, I might be able to remember it, but not right now.
I wasn't even in the fight. I couldn't do anything. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
No, we can.
Okay, thank God.
Everyone's just sad.
Everyone's just sad.
But maybe we shouldn't stay here in case
he comes back.
Ambush. Yeah.
No, you definitely probably shouldn't.
You're not either.
We'll need to talk about that, love.
What's there to talk about? You're not going with him.
No, but we might need to discuss what sort of collateral damage is considered acceptable.
You are not acceptable collateral damage.
But Val, you can't make that choice for everybody else.
I look around the room. Any objections?
You do hear the sound of muffled like yelling from the driver, who realized that the thread is dead, but he's still stuck.
I'm going to help him. I'm getting the horse and him out.
Okay.
As I do.
You're not allowed to make the choice for other people whether or not you want to go on a self-sacrifice mission. That's not fair. You think with someone who lost his whole family and everything, with only the two people here that he loves and one of his companions dead, you would value life a little bit more.
Ghent will just reach out and put a hand on Scuzz's head. That's why it's a discussion, Buckets. I'm done making choices for the moment.
Okay.
Ithram?
We should get away from here before we have this conversation.
Let's see what we can salvage of this wrecked carriage. Velda says as she goes to go and help Titania free the driver and the horse.
The carriage is mostly still intact. The arrow didn't do any. The crossbow didn't do any damage to it. It just engulfed it in webs.
Is this magical webbing or
Yes.
Chemical webbing? Okay,
It's
dispel magic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dispel magic. The webbing melts away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's useful. Thanks.
That's one trick I always have.
The horse gets up, and the driver like sort of pats it, thanks you for saving him.
All right, keep going. How much longer do we have left to travel today? When's the sun gonna set? How far can we get?
You're just about time to make camp. Like the attack was just before sunset,
Okay.
so you've got another few miles before you should make camp.
Okay, let's get away from this. We were like in a canyon, I think.
Yeah, it was sort of like so. Like
yeah.
the Beckerland area is a large canyon area basically, and you're coming out of the canyon. So like the ridge was progressively getting smaller and smaller before you're actually out of the canyon. That's why it's like only 30 feet up the ridge that you're next to, and so like in the next 60 or 100 feet it levels out.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna I'll find a good place to make camp. And Titania's gonna head out in front. It's like we're getting.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Yep.
While she's doing that, is the Emperor's virtue still on Ariel's corpse?
Yes.
Gent's gonna take that.
Okay, I will put it. Well, I don't. You don't have a character sheet in D&D Beyond.
I don't.
I will link you to the Emperor's virtue.
Fair enough.
I got an 18 on survival.
All right. So yeah, with that, so as the crevasse clears out, it becomes a heavily forested area. Like there's sort of like it's basically like the area is forest, and then the land dips down into this ravine, and the forest clears away as the ravine begins. So like as soon as you crest the rest of it, there's trees. Within the trees, you actually find what looks to be some sort of abandoned building.
This is nice.
It's fairly small. It looks like it's probably like a ranger shack. Something where like one person will, spend the night while they're patrolling the roads. It's about like it's it's a single door, couple of windows, one room, and an entryway kind of building, and it's sort of it's on a side path just off the road.
This is good shelter. I'll start getting a fire going and stuff.
Do you let the others know?
Yep. Yeah. I'll point it out.
All right. So yeah, after a little while of traveling, Titania sort of directs you all to this small building. The caravan the caravan driver confirms that this is a ranger post. And in fact, that often whenever he's traveling, people take people outside of the ravine. This is where they'll stop.
We should set watches.
Yes.
For the night.
Titania,
Yeah.
do you have any incense?
Yeah, I think so. That seems like a thing. I don't have it specifically.
I was like, if either you have it or Ithram has it.
So I think I can find something aromatic along the way.
Oh yeah.
I've noticed like grass or something.
Give me a yeah. We'll say yeah. Yeah, definitely things that you could turn into incense.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can go get something. I saw this plants along the way. I can go back. That's a good idea.
I just want to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to help gather it?
Yeah, I think if all of you wanted to say goodbye, I can bring her back for a little bit. She's not all there, but we could hear her.
Okay, that's some of your magic stuff.
Yeah. I can.
Is it gonna make you get a nosebleed, Scuzz?
No, I've been practicing enough with Ithrim. I can do the magic without hurting myself.
Scuzz, make an intelligence check.
17.
You're talking about your Speak with the Dead ability?
Yes.
So you know that spell, like you said, it only brings back like a simulacrum of their personality,
Yeah.
specifically to answer questions. She's not going to be able to actually like say goodbye
Hey, John.
or anything.
Hey, John. Hey, John. Hey, John.
Nikki.
Hey, John.
Nikki.
Story.
I know.
But
I'm just saying Scuzz knows this.
I know.
For whatever it's worth.
It's his last little bit of getting to talk to her for just like 10 minutes.
There you go.
We're still gonna try and bring her back, though.
Just for a little bit. It's mostly for me than it is for her.
Yeah, that's what all of this is. I've done a couple of funerals before, so. Have you ever been up to the Druid Circle in Taram?
I don't know.
You probably would have noticed if you had. We reclaim the bodies of everyone who dies there. Well, most people. To help grow food for the city.
Oh, then I've probably definitely been up there. I've had a lot of colleagues and family members who
Yeah.
fire. He'll get you a lot of the times.
Anyway, so I've done a bit with that. Not anyone I knew before, but
Yeah. I don't know why this one hurts so much.
Titania just hugs you.
Sorry, you're just gonna get a crying Nikki tonight. Sorry, not sorry. It's super
and we gather
easy.
stuff and we bring it back.
Yeah.
And
Casts Morton Private Sanctum.
Okay.
Hey,
While
like
everybody's
around the
getting ready.
building?
Yeah. And the surrounding area because it covers.
How much of the surrounding?
it?
So the building is basically on a side road, a short distance away from the main road, and there are trees providing a pretty decent amount of coverage, like visual coverage from the main road, except just up the side path. So how much of the surrounding area are you thinking about covering? It's about like from the front door, it's about 50 feet to the main road.
Then 50 feet.
Okay, so just about all the way up to the main road.
Yeah, it's not going to be foggy or anything, but sound's not going to pass through from our side.
All right.
And actually towards the forest side, it is going to be foggy.
Okay, so foggy in the forest, but just quiet down the road.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that both ways, or is it just from you?
It's 50 feet in the square.
No,
So
I meant the silence. Is it like you can't hear things, or is it things can't be heard from within it?
things can't be heard from us.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right. You cast your spell. You gather the required materials for Scuzz to do their thing.
Yep. And he says her name, and like the spell says, boop, bam. Just corpse shuffles and not like life, but just like
Ariel,
Yo.
you wake up.
Your body wakes up, I guess.
You feel lethargic. And
Okay.
you really only want to answer some questions and go back to
Right.
sleep.
Right. All of a sudden it just says, there is no Ariel, only Zool. No. Okay.
You see a very wet, weepy Scuzz above you. Who else is here? Scuzz would have told everybody that he was doing this.
Titania's definitely there. She would have
It's probably
told,
there too.
encouraged people to come. It's important for Scuzz.
Gent, are you there?
Gent is nearby. He's inside earshot, but he's not there.
Right.
Valdez is probably standing next to Gent.
Okay. So yeah, basically everyone's there, just not necessarily right around Ariel.
Titania's there.
Hey, bestie. I'm sorry I wasn't in the fight. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I know I could ask you some questions, but that doesn't really seem super important. What's your favorite flower?
That's a good one. That's a really good question.
As Jeremy has to decide what Ariel's favorite flower
You
is
can
now.
choose to lie if you so desire.
Yeah.
It can be brief, cryptic, or repetitive. Chase your bliss.
Those white ones.
Sorry, I almost did new accent.
You've been practicing and it's like, haha, no.
I don't really have one. No, that's not even remotely it, but fuck it, I'm going with it.
No, it's fine.
That was fucking Oliver Twist right there.
It's all right.
No, sir, I don't have a favorite flower.
Your vocal cords and lungs got fried.
That's
from the
true, that's
explosion,
true.
So it's, you sound different.
You sound
really have
different actor. That's okay. I'll just get a bunch of flowers, but none of them will be as pretty as you. Do anyone else want to ask anything? I'm just gonna ask very silly things if we don't.
Ask her what she would like to be done.
Yeah. I know you said you didn't want to be reincarnated. Or is that the spell name?
That is
Yes.
the spell, yeah.
That is
Yeah, yeah. Reincarnated. But if you changed your mind, I guess.
No.
Okay.
I know the question wasn't technically done, but I feel like Ariel would push through.
No, it makes sense.
The question was implied. so
Fuck you, no.
You answered the implied question.
Yeah.
I love it.
If there's a pause there, Gent is literally going to step forward and take Ariel's face in his hands. I'm very sorry. And the best thing I think I can do is take your gun and use it to kill as many of these demons as possible. Is that all right?
Necromancers would be better. One in particular.
And Gent will kiss her on the forehead and step back and just walk away.
Do you know what she's talking about?
The necromancer that killed her the first time. When she became an Asimar.
You tell anybody that necromancer's name? He's looking around at everybody that's there.
I'm pretty certain she did. I just can't remember it.
Yeah, no, Scuzz doesn't remember.
I'm pretty sure I have it written down, but that's out of character information.
That's fair. I don't think Titania would remember. What's the necromancer's name again?
Yeah. These are what these questions are for.
Yeah. So there is what could be described as an exhalation of what air remains in a aggrieved sigh. Simon. Siamion.
Simon.
That's right.
A very normal name for a necromancer.
Are you opposed to being brought back other ways?
God, what'll happen next time? Will it be 2 Davis?
Oh no.
It's a real fair point.
Getting real crowded up in here.
That's a party. That is a party. Don't do it. Don't do that.
As long as Simon pays, I'm happy where I am.
And there is one
Fucking
final
cryptic answers.
exhalation.
That was not remotely fucking cryptic.
That wasn't an answer to the question.
It was.
I'm fine where I am.
So long
That's
as Simon dies.
We're not gonna Buffy this. We're not gonna drag her out of heaven just to save the world.
So I guess
there's
The
one
question was, are you okay with being resurrected with other spells? And the answer was, eh.
No, the answer was I'm fine where I'm at, so long as
she's fine
Simon
where she
pays.
is.
And with the last exhalation of breath,
Well, I guess you have something to do then.
Ariel's body relaxes back into death.
Yeah. So I'm gonna her hair there are bits of it that are not burnt to crisp.
Yeah, you could fix it up. Like it'll just be shorter.
Yeah, I'm going to take a lock of it and save it, but she has indicated, and we've got this here. Is Valdeth is still in the building area because Gant walked off.
I mean, yeah, Val's keeping an eye on where Gent walked off to, but
Did you walk into the fog or away from the fog, Gent?
Through the fog.
Right, Gent's in the fog.
Yeah. So is Val still there or not?
She asked the last question, so I would assume she would have.
Yeah, she was there, but I think after she got the answer to that question, she probably walked off after Gent.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is a nice forest. We can find this again but I'm gonna go bury her. And then Titania stands up and takes the body. Yeah, she's pretty strong. And she's gonna go do just that.
I'll help.
Okay.
As well.
Do you have a shovel? I don't think I actually have a shovel.
I do not have a shovel. We should have it. There should be a shovel in the
a
wagon.
shovel?
No.
One moment. I'm gonna ritually cast Tensor's floating disc so we can set Ariel down.
Okay. Is it?
What does your floating disc look like?
Transparent? Yeah, I'm curious.
So it's kind of like the Doctor Strange-ish type symbols and stuff like that, except red and horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay.
This floating mandala.
Arcane
basically.
runes and
Yeah.
all that
Cool.
stuff. But like, it looks just like a thin layer of light from the side.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Uh, And then I don't have that one. I have shaped water, not mold earth.
At about this point, the carriage driver comes over with a shovel because he figured you'd
Oh,
need to bury
thank
the dead
you.
body because there was a dead body.
Yeah.
Y'all need any help with this?
No, thanks.
We should be fine, thank you.
Okay. Hand you the shovel.
I'm a barrier, and then my plan is, because I do have a thing I can do.
Oh my god, I completely forgot. No, keep going. Keep doing your thing. No.
Okay.
Sorry. It's a thing.
Titania will dig a little bit and then very quickly hand that over because that's a lot of effort, and I
love Ariel, but not this much. Here, Ithram.
know I'm starting to get blisters, and that's not okay.
Hey,
That's when
Ariel.
we'll start digging.
Jeremy, randomly just pick either a skill or a tool proficiency that Ariel had, because Scuzz is going to get it. Just randomly.
If it's one emblematic of her, I've got to go with perception.
Yeah.
He does already have perception.
Okay, well, fine. Investigation.
He also has investigation.
Fine. Tinker tools.
You also already have
Doesn't have tinker tools.
There you go.
Has thieves tools and alchemist supplies.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Now you have Tinker's tools.
You have a
Now he
Tinker's
has
tool
Tinker-
yep,
proficiency for now.
For it's every time I use or the benefit lasts until I finish a long or a short rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he'll wake up the next day like I know how to tinker things. I can fix a gun.
I know kung fu.
I know kung fu.
Is it after your next long rest or until your next long rest?
He gets it like right after he casts the spell,
Uh-huh.
and then he has this ability until he finishes a longer or short rest. So it doesn't last very long, but it's just like he just for just a brief moment something transfers between Ariel and himself.
So you'll wake up next morning and go, I knew how to fix a gun, but for some reason it's gone now.
Yeah.
All right. But presumably Ithram continues digging where Titania left off, and you dig a nice 6-foot hole.
Let's see. Seeing as how Tensor's floating disk isn't concentration, no, that only lasts a minute. That would have been. It's gonna cast in large. Just dig the hole faster.
At some point in time, the disc goes away and Ariel's just to the ground.
It takes an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
We're good with that. Okay.
If you can't dig a serviceable grave by yourself inside of an hour given a shovel, what kind of adventurer are you anyway?
A wizard. Shush, shut up.
Or someone with a
Okay.
+0 or less to their athletics check.
Yeah, my bard in a different game who's like, I would never do manual labor in my life.
Hedon, it would take Hedon all day to dig that hole.
Of the holes Hedon can dig, it is not a physical actual hole.
No. Hedon gets his hole dug. He doesn't dig other people's holes.
As evidenced in the campaign.
Yes.
Should we contact Veldet in Ghent?
No.
No, I think
they're grieving.
we've got this.
No. Valdeth,
All
speaking of, when you got out, you could not see. There was no sign of where Ghent went.
Yeah, but I had watched which direction he walked off in, so I was going in that direction.
From inside the from where you, because I'm assuming you guys were like in like the building when you were doing the talking to Ariel. The direction he went, you couldn't see because the way the building works is there's one big room, and then there's a foyer, and then the door goes out this way, and like as soon as he exited the foyer, you completely lost sight of where he was.
I mean, I'm assuming. What's the weather like right now?
Foggy, because Ithram put fog in the forest.
Other than the magic, what's the actual weather like?
Fairly clear. Dark, but clear.
I mean, she'll just walk back through the fog. The fog only goes for so far.
Yeah. You walk through the fog, and you emerge on the main road. Still no sign of where Gent is.
The fog was towards the back of the forest.
The forest sort
Not
of
the main road.
The forest sort of not the fog.
Yeah, no, not the
'Cause
fog
there's
wasn't
forest
extending to the
between
main
you-
road.
There's forest between you and the main road as well.
Oh, I thought the forest was behind
Yeah,
us.
So like houses here, there's forest all around it, except for where the
Okay.
side road goes out to the main road.
I think the intent was the fog is behind the house.
Yeah, that was
Okay, so
that was my mental image.
In that case, you
I didn't
walk
know
through
that-
the
I didn't
fog.
realize that-
That's fine.
Yeah.
You walk through the fog and find yourself in forest afterward with still no clear sign of where Gent is.
Bell is coming from inside the house.
Give me a perception
Oh, that's
check.
kind of.
Or give me a perception or survival check.
She's actually good at perception. 21.
I'm in a forest.
There's also
No.
no tracks that you can see.
She puts the link pearl in her ear and sends to Gent. Where are you, Gent?
No response.
She's gonna walk back and see if she can find his tracks.
You walk back through the fog. Give me a survival check if you're looking in the fog, a perception check if you're looking outside the fog.
She's gonna look outside the fog and try and follow them back through.
Okay.
11.
That's a
That's a
persuasion.
persuasion.
Although
Sorry,
it's,
that's
it's the same modifier though. so
Same
it doesn't
roll.
matter. You see tracks go into the fog, but there were no tracks that came out of the fog.
Sending works across planar boundaries.
Well, there's a percentage chance, but
So she will send to him again. Minar, are you really going to make a damn fool move, like wandering off into a different dimension, or are you actually just wandering around here?
Still no response.
She's just gonna sit down and keep sending to him repeatedly.
I assume in order to receive the sending, you have to have your link pearl in, right?
You
I mean,
can-
like
you
it'll
can-
vibrate if
yeah,
you have one.
it'll vibrate,
Mhm.
and until you put it into your ear, you won't be able to hear
Right.
anything. But you can definitely
Mhm.
tell you're getting a message.
Right. Okay.
And it's not gonna stop vibrating.
Right.
Bzz, 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 bzz. But yeah, Gent, you are in a place like you described,
Mhm.
just
Okay.
within the fog.
So after we get the grave all finished, Titania is going to cast plant growth on it. She's doing the one action version. You're going to all get a message to everyone. In about 5 seconds, there's going to be a lot of just weeds everywhere. So if you have trouble getting back, let me know. I can help you get out. But it's gonna get pretty hairy out there. Anyway,
So yeah, Titania,
cast plant growth.
you cast spell, and all of a sudden, just thick undergrowth sprouts up all over the place, with a particular concentration over top the freshly dug grave, so that the bare earth is now covered in green grass and plants. And
I like
a
how it's
few
not
small-
as difficult terrain, it's quadruple difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right.
bad.
There's like it's thick undergrowth. There are thorns and vines and hedges, and a few small trees pop out. The side path is now gone. It's
I won't get bothered.
It's 100-foot radius.
Yeah.
Scuzz pats the pats the overgrowth and uses prestidigitation to make it smell like fresh squeezed wine.
Oh, that's good. I'm out of wine. That's probably a good thing.
Mara or Titania?
Well, both.
Same. I miss wine.
Right. Let's go back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a night.
We need to sleep.
Yep.
Are there any large rocks nearby?
Are you looking for a large boulder the size of a small boulder?
Yes.
No,
just
this is a fair.
like-
This is fair.
Yeah.
There's like a small pile.
Not near any mountains.
There's like a small
Wonderful,
pile
Nikki.
of like construction rocks next to the house. Like somebody had like sort of gathered up a whole bunch of spare rock to repair something at some point in time.
Well, those are going to have a new purpose now.
I mean,
Gonna make a little cairn.
These are
Yeah,
very clearly
just
like
a-
the
just a marker.
leftovers, So
Yeah. They're leftovers. Now they're being used.
Yeah.
They will no longer be left over.
Mm-hmm.
Make Ariel a little henge.
Mhm.
Oh,
gonna-
a henge.
oh, and that's
Just go
just
make a
that's just
Love
permanent.
a good
isn't
henge.
it?
The druids, the love the precision.
yeah. Plant growth is like permanent.
So, yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah.
Until someone goes over there and mows that fucker, which
Yeah.
will probably be never.
So yeah, Valdeth, while you're sitting there, messaging Gent, all of a sudden the grass around you just erupts into weeds taller than you.
It doesn't stop.
Nothing.
That's
You-
great.
No, you can now no longer see Valdeth for the grass. It's also hard to see Scuzz for the grass.
That's okay.
Valdeth is sitting down in it, so it's even harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valdeth is now officially bivouacked in a rhododendron thicket. After about a half hour, Gent's gonna come down, be confronted with this, pull out his hand axes, and carve his way back to the house.
Do I start hearing a hand axe going at weeds?
Probably.
Yeah,
This year,
Yeah.
fuck,
Chop, chop.
fuck, 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 yes.
She will make her way towards that noise.
Very easy
Yep.
to spot.
It's just
He's
There-
sweating
there's-
pretty heavily, and there's a couple of cuts and scrapes around his forearms. This seems to be marginally therapeutic for him at the moment, honestly.
there's just this section of the grass that begins to wobble, and you can't quite tell what's making it move.
Shh. Shh.
Yeah, this is when we find the dinosaurs on Morn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, right. This is where the raptors attack.
Make a perception check.
Excellent. 22. Or as
It's
I
just
like to
Valdeth.
call it, Ariel's passive perception.
It's just Valdeth.
Actually, no. 26 was passive.
26,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
You can't roll Ariel's passive perception.
No, I can't. Nope.
Yeah, because you buried her with the knave's eye patch. There was more than just
All
the
good.
one magic item on her body, but now they're all in the ground now.
Yep.
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 Someone's gonna dig up that plot one day in this far future and just find a bunch of magic items on a skeleton.
Ooh, loot box.
They're gonna be like, what?
Loot box.
There's gonna be one person like, sweet, and then everyone's gonna be like, wait a minute, why did they bury this person here with all these magical items?
I don't-
Hold up, wait.
What is it?
These must be
Ariel's grave is officially a Warlords of Draenor treasure chest now.
Yes.
This is a quest. We've made you into a quest.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let me see. I gotta go into this character sheet and see what
You had the knave's eye patch. You had your coat of many pockets.
the coat of many pockets.
You had the
there
variable
was
cane.
The variable cane, yes. There was Did
What?
she
Yeah.
keep the barrier tattoo, or did that get moved on to someone else?
You gave the barrier tattoo to someone else because you were
Okay,
keeping
it was
your
just still on the sheet.
armor.
It's
Whatever
not magical,
weapons.
but her Adalian blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fell out. That fell out when you died.
The flask of alchemist
Ithram has
fire.
that, yeah.
The dread helm. So they're gonna open up and there's gonna be glowing eyes, glowing dead
Oh, yeah,
eyes.
yeah, the dread helm, the
Yeah.
orb of time, the orb of direction. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is legit a
Look at this.
solid level 7 to 9 treasure hoard now.
Ariel
that we've just-
is now a loot box.
Yeah.
Excited.
I like the idea that they're gonna uncover. The first thing they're just gonna see is the glowing
Right.
eyes, and they're gonna run away, assuming that it's
Right, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this one's a
Fuck.
magical trap. Fuck off, everybody."
All right.
It's what she always wanted.
just
All right.
scared.
I'm put-
One
I'm put-
last
I'm put- I'm-
adventure.
I'm putting a ping in my mental map for our next Gran Terra campaign of where my level 2 character wants to go.
To Beckerland. Go to Beckerland. Find
We're going
the
to
body
Beckerland.
of
We're going to
Ariel.
find this
Oh,
random
God.
house with overgrown
Bandits
grass
are
on the
gonna
other side of the
find it.
road.
Oh, yeah.
And
God,
they're
the
gonna- but
If
they
they
will
can
run
find the
away.
road.
They will absolutely
Oh,
run
absolutely.
away.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them will run away. One of them will go, ooh, a patron?
There's gonna be a whole bandit camp just devoted to this beautiful angel lady and these terrifying weapons of mass destruction. It's gonna be great. Love it.
Fortunately, the one
I'm
weapon
actually
of-
going to put that in my game now because I love that idea.
Gent took the one weapon of mass destruction, so
Yeah, since they fell out, it'd be, I think Ithram might have grabbed the Adalian blades.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to use them, but
Sure.
he might learn.
all right. So, eventually you all get back together to go to sleep. Who's taking watch when?
Scuzz will
Valdez
be on.
take-
Oh, go ahead.
Val will take the last watch with Gent. But
Yeah, Scuzz will be up for the first watch.
I'll do first watch.
All right.
Yay.
I'll do
Ithram?
second.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do second.
The cab driver will take no watches. He's going to sleep in the carriage and hope he doesn't get killed.
We are
That's-
going to protect the cabbie and the horse. Look, that horse beat the crap out of Scuzz, but Scuzz sees that horse as a valiant opponent. You did well.
Go ahead and Titania and Scuzz, give me perception checks.
Cool. I think I have the highest perception now. 27.
Ooh, 21. It's very good.
So yeah, the two of you, it's pretty quiet at the moment. Throughout your shift, there are some owls and some various animal nightlife. You definitely hear a very surprised fox get caught in the overgrowth.
Oh no.
Like it went to sleep and its den was clear and it woke up and its den was covered, so it had to like dig its way out.
Yep.
But aside from that, nothing much. Ithram, go ahead, perception checks.
14.
It's pretty much the same. Very quiet. Some animal noises, but not much else. Valdez and Gent, when Gent gets back, can make perception checks. And at this point, everyone will have had their long rests, including Gent and Valdez, so you can
16.
get your health and get your attunements and things.
Sweet.
Alright, so Gent, Valdez, it's fairly quiet for the majority of your watch. At the end of your watch, you hear the sound of yelling and fighting coming from and like feet hitting and feet like pounding the ground coming from the main road. You distinctly hear the sound of at least 3 people dying.
Gent's
that
gonna
looks
flip the
again.
goggles down.
Yeah.
I'll
What do
go
you
have a
see?
look. Well,
Nothing yet. Yeah.
courtesy of our love, nothing currently. Because I assume that plant growth kind of blocks line of sight as well.
Yeah.
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 It's a whole thing.
Yep.
I'll post up in the middle of the growth right behind you then.
And start clawing our way through this to go see what we can find, I guess.
All right. So you get towards the edge of the growth, and you hear all manner of voices. The thing that you hear most of all is a deep barreling orcish voice going, "Stop dancing around the bitch and kill her." And you get to the edge of the growth, and you see. Jeremy, describe your character, please.
So she's a short-ish drow. She stands just a little bit over 5 feet. Dressed knightly. That is about the only way that I can really describe it. Like it's studded leather, but it's very, very detailed. High caliber, definitely like embossed in parts and shit like that. A blue cape sort of flitting around as she's moving. She has sort of a lighter tone to her to her gray skin. White hair sort of flipping around, and just wielding a long sword that is radiating silvery.
It's sort of a silvery blade, yeah.
Yeah. And she moves around one. A shadowy version of her appears behind it as she goes in.
Yeah, and you can see that there's a couple of dead bodies near where you're sort of hiding in the brush. Looks like an orc, a goblin, and a human all wearing like bandit leathers and gear. And she's sort of a little bit further down this main road, having just cut down another goblin and human, and is sort of surrounded by a whole bunch of humans, goblins, and orcs, all like sort of keeping a careful distance away from her, with one particularly large orc in the back of the group doing the yelling at all the people who are just sort of like trying to figure out how best to approach this person and her shadow.
Well, you want to give her some flowers and maybe some chocolates. Ask her how her day was. I think that's normally the best way to approach anybody.
Can I roll initiative?
I was about to say.
Can I roll to see if we notice this?
Y'all don't hear it from your sleep, but
Scuzz never sleeps. He just chills out.
Yeah, you can roll initiative.
I don't have a token, but okay.
Hang on. Did I not?
20.
Neither do I.
I also see a black screen.
You should
You're
have a
getting there.
token. Hang on. Why is it?
Oh no, yeah, you're fine.
Why is it? It's.
Do our tokens have sight?
Yes.
Did you turn on dynamic lighting?
Yes.
Did you turn on global illumination?
Yes.
Did you turn on Firefox?
Hey,
I
there we
turn
go.
it off and then
Look.
on again.
No, that's a lot of people.
Being
You
dumb.
weren't fucking around when you said there were a lot of fucking bandits.
Why? Questo.
They're
So
right in front of me because
I will
Next
be
to the
so
window.
excited if I die before I even meet the rest of them.
No.
You know, I feel like this bandit horde heard that there was a grave full of riches around here and just
Right.
happened along.
yeah, some NPC already has a quest with a marker over here.
Really?
Right, yeah.
Really? That's ridiculous.
This is actually
You know what? I'll keep it though. I was having a time. I was writing in a journal like dear journal.
Question, John.
today."
yes.
having seen this and being ready to go in with Ghent. Would I have been able to get a moment to focus to get my first autofocus before I roll initiative?
that's the question. Would you have done that, or would you have tried to wake people up with your link pearl?
I think she would have started focusing first, honestly.
All right, yeah. Then yes, you could have. The rest of the party is still asleep in the cabin, but you have your sin.
Yeah.
As a reminder, this big green patch here is difficult terrain.
Times 4. 5
love
feet
it.
is 20 feet.
You must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot that you move through it.
Great.
Yep.
Thanks to Tanya. Remember how I said there
Yes,
wasn't?
thank you.
Remember how I said there wasn't really a chance of anybody dying in this episode? Well, thanks to the plant
made a
growth,
promise.
there might be.
No. Look, it's difficult terrain for everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where you guys are. Okay.
Yes, it is for everybody.
Don't worry, I have a
For
way.
not just us, for the bad people too.
I have to dash to move 2 squares.
The bad people are in an area that is not difficult terrain.
And they're surrounding Jeremy's new character.
Who is not in difficult terrain.
You should get
You
out
should
of
get
there.
into difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. I got people to kill.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
So Gent's gonna start at the back of the pack whenever it's his turn.
Really? Because I'm
Don't
pretty sure
forget,
that's
don't forget to
me.
put your initiative in. You have a 20 initiative, Gent.
Yeah.
Oh. Should I roll
Uh,
initiative just so I'm on there?
yeah, you go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
not awake, but
even though you're asleep, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ithram and
Okay.
Titania.
That's it.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
never mind.
Hey,
It works.
rolled a 3, so it's 11.
I also rolled a 3, so it's an 8.
I rolled a 1, so it's a 2.
Please tell me you're rolling individual initiatives for each one of these bandits.
You damn well better be.
No,
Hilarious.
I'm not.
That is fair.
I'm rolling individual initiative for the ones that are different character types, but not for each bandit. No. There's still gonna because there's gonna be a lot of initiatives on this tracker. Let me just.
For those at home, there are 30 bad guy tokens.
Sheesh.
So what you're saying is it's target rich.
It is a target.
Target rich environment. I've got you in my sights.
Ooh, yay.
Where's the big one?
I mean, there
I'm
are several
assuming
big
it's
ones.
this guy.
You said there was a. Oh, there's
Sorry,
the big one.
No. This one right here is the big
Oh,
one.
that's the big one. Okay.
Yeah. The Orc War
This guy
Chief, the Orc War Chief, and Orc tokens have the same art for some reason.
Okay. Can we put a ping on the big guy? Some icon or something to
Sure.
differentiate him from.
There you go.
Awesome. Ah, yes, the fisty one. I'm terrible. I apologize. Slightly.
Well, I can get out of here.
The end of
really
2020.
quick.
Say
Never
what you
mind.
want right now
I'm
before we go
good.
into 2021.
Yeah, you can fly, can't you?
Yes, I can also walk through trees.
Can you walk through the very difficult undergrowth that you grew, though?
No, but I can walk through a tree and then go on a tree out the other side.
Okay.
I know
Oh,
a
you
bit-
got transport via plants now?
No, I don't have that.
Tree
I have
stride?
Tree stride. Yeah,
Oh, I
Okay.
love when my cards have that.
it's a good one.
Forest walk, mountain walk.
Okay. If you really need to kill the green player.
You really need to kill the green. Look, you always need to kill the green player. If they start their turn with 3 mana, like
I'm
out the
rolling-
gate,
I'm
kill the
rolling
green player.
Shitty for the better guys. I rolled really good for the shitty guys.
Well, that's
Yay!
good. Yay!
hooray!
Well, that's because you always send the cannon fodder in first.
Yes.
You're just
They're
rolling
just like
tactically, John.
send the goblins in towards the lady first. Oh, I hope those goblins and my goblin are wearing 2 different sets of armor, or else this is gonna get bad.
These goblins are all dusky brown and orangey in color. You are distinctly different color from them.
I just want I'll send it in the thingy, but
There will be very. It's going to be very difficult to mistake Scuzz for these goblins.
Related to nothing, I would like to share my favorite meme for the new year. There is a vague spoiler for Knives Out in this. Hold on. If enter will be hit. There we go. In roll 20.
Well, starting us off is Kalerna. So
yes.
Excellent, sir.
Right?
Excellent.
Right?
Yes.
So good.
Nice.
Very good.
All right. Well, I see enemies around me. They are not actually on me at the moment.
Yeah, no, you killed
So-
you killed the two that were on you before the turn began. So you're good.
Yep. So I am going to move up to the next one. And with no action, I will be moving.
Why am I not able to see what your character? Oh, that's why.
With no action, I will be moving my echo. So based on the fights that I've been having, how quickly are these fuckers going down?
The basic ones are fairly easy to kill. You've been able to kill them
Okay.
in one hit so far.
Okay. So then I will move my echo will be moving 5, 10. Yeah, let's just move them there. And I will be attacking this one in front of me. With my sword.
Go ahead.
That would be a 15
15 hits.
for 13 slashing. This is
Dead.
one-handed.
Yeah, you just sort of swoop forward and.
Okay. I've only used 15 feet of movement, so
Are you including the fire or frost damage in that roll, by the way?
I did not include the fire or frost damage in that, but
Yeah.
That's right.
Remember that you pick
'Cause
that
it
every
has
time
to
you
be
hit.
done. Yes. So we will burn that one. So another 6.
Yeah, there's just a. So, Get, you're watching as this silvery glowing sword strikes this bandit. There's a burst of flame as it slices through, and it goes to, and the bandit goes down.
Dead and medium rare is
Dead
what you're
and
saying.
medium rare, exactly.
Okay, good.
And I will move up to this one and take my second attack.
All right. What element are you picking for this one?
Let's go the other one.
All right. So swing to hit.
23
Definitely hits.
for 14
Okay, and
and 7 ice damage.
also dead. This time the blade slices, and there's just a series of ice crystals that sort of instantly freeze along the wound as this orc goes down.
And I will, because I've taken the attack action, my echo can make an attack
Mm-hmm.
and will be attacking this one here.
Your echo.
So, and this will be a fire attack. 16
Hits.
for 14. God, I'm actually rolling decent damage. What is wrong with this character? I think I
Another-
broke
It's
this
brand
character.
new.
The-
It's
I
fresh
think
out the
I
box.
broke this character in
And
5 fire.
Get, as you're watching this
Mhm.
sort of ethereal shadow version of this individual slides to one side and slices, and there is a similarly ethereally shadow version of just eruption of fire as it rips through this other bandit.
And
I
then-
like that where I'm positioned right now. The first two that died, I can see them, but not who killed them.
Right.
So that's interesting.
And at that point, she pauses and says, "Now I told you, you could surrender if you were to wish to."
I don't know what this accent is, but all right.
You
It's
know
the
what
accent
this
of my new
Drow.
life is what it is.
You
It's
know
drow
what
is
this
what
accent
it
is.
is.
This is drow. This is my drow accent.
I love it. I'm in love.
All right.
Amusingly, again,
The bandits.
your echo is more potent than a typical ranger companion.
Uh-huh.
The
You know what the best
Oh.
thing about an Echo Knight is? You can bring up echoes as long as you want.
The bandits are just going to
There's
fire
no number
crossbows
per
at
day or
you
anything.
because they really don't want to get near you.
That's fair. That is
Fair.
absolutely fair.
And there's at least 6 of those guys, I think.
Oh,
7.
a natural 20 on the first try.
Okay. Fine.
Or 9 points of piercing damage.
To me, not to my shadow.
To you, not to the shadow.
Okay. Just want to make sure. 9.
6 to you misses.
Yep.
An 18 to the echo. This is
An
kind of the
18
other
to
side.
the echo does hit, so the echo goes away.
The echo.
We'll just move
Poofs.
him back. Yeah, you might as well just move him back. He's gonna be back next round.
I can. I have a. I created a
sheet.
separate character character sheet that only generates your echo token.
Every time you drag it onto the
So,
map.
yeah, every time I drag it, so I can-
right, you just zoop.
I have that prepared.
Fair.
So yeah, and again, you can see the shadowy figure, and it
Right, just-
vanishes as the crossbow bolt hits it, like it was never there. The bandits are startled. This probably isn't the first time they've seen it, but it startles them every time they do. An 11 misses you.
Yep.
An 8 misses you.
Yep.
A 5 misses you.
Yep.
A 21 hits you
A 21 does hit.
for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
12 misses you. A 9 misses you. And a 22 hits
Tink,
you
Tink, 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 tink.
for 2
Ow.
piercing damage. So yeah,
Oh, not even an ow.
Yeah, you
That like jams in a
can't-
joint.
you,
a
you
joint
can
of
you can
armor.
sort of see the individual through the trees, Kent.
Mhm.
And yeah, this sword is just flashing back and forth and just intercepting crossbow bolts as they go, as she sort of dances around. A few strike the armor, but just sort of glance off. They don't really get all the way through it. As this brilliant blue cloak flutters about, and you can see sort of hanging down from her neck is this large medallion that has a silver star and a I think it's a fist in the middle of it.
Yes.
Yeah, a silver star with a fist in the middle of it. You can make a history check.
I was gonna say, do I? Yeah, I was gonna say,
Does
do I
the
have
fist
any?
spin around on the star like a spinner? Like
This
a
is
2005
Like a
spinner?
Like a
No.
giant
I'm
title.
petty and I'm using my inspiration.
Go ahead.
24.
You recognize this is the icon of the Azure Legion.
Okay. What do I know about the Azure Legion?
The Azure Legion are a knightly order that operate out of Ius Corva, specifically the Kingdom of Avalon in Ius Corva. They are superheroes as far as the common people are concerned. They are a wandering band of do-gooders that go out and do good, and oftentimes don't even ask for payment. Like they are sort of like storybook hero knights
Mhm.
that sort of that operate out of this kingdom and just go around the world, travel around the world as knights errant and sorcerers and magicians and wizards and just save people who are in danger and hunt down things that are threatening villages and towns.
So, what the Bretonian knights from Warhammer Fantasy think they are.
Yeah. They are so as you're watching this sort of scene and putting 2 and 2 together, you're pretty certain you've read a story about a lone Azure Legionnaire going up against a horde of bandits before. It wasn't this person, but you've definitely read a story about that before.
He faced the
Oh,
galloping
God.
hordes, 100 bad guys with swords.
Oh god. We're going to become side characters. Lovely.
Oh no.
Again, it's
We're
your
in
turn.
red shirts.
Great. We've all been relegated to sidekick. Yeah, he's going to just whoever this one directly in front of him here. one shot with the new pistol.
Not if Valdez anime protagonist status has anything to say about it.
Right.
20 to hit
20 hits.
for 12 piercing damage.
So with the gunshot, actually no, you're Ithram. Would that spot be within the barrier or outside the barrier?
Is he on the road?
He's
Not quite
he's
on the road
He's right
yet.
next to where it would have been when you cast the spell.
So if he's not on the road, then
See
we
the,
can hear it.
But no one else can.
Okay. So yeah, there's a.
So the way that anybody that's out on the road can't hear it. So
actually, you guys would have been able to hear it.
Jeremy's character probably can't hear it. They'll probably just hear the whiz.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everyone in the house wakes up to the sound of gunfire coming from the road.
What?
As you hit this orc in the back who gets hit, and this one's a little bit bigger than the other ones. Not as big as the leader, but still bigger than the other ones. Looks down at its shoulder at the bullet wound, and then looks back over its shoulder at you.
Just in time to see the second one coming for it. 27 17 piercing.
You get it in the other shoulder and spin it fully around to face you. Still standing.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
There was no
Steady,
noise from
love.
either of those gunshots.
All right.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, he just calls over his shoulder. They're a bit sturdy, love.
So you just hear the sound of Valdez struggling through the underbrush towards you.
All right. Well, this bigger bandit isn't afraid of this little night girl, so he's going to move forward.
Good.
Get into melee.
Yes, become closer. Make yourself my target.
And he has a scimitar in one hand and a dagger in the other, and he's going to attack you with both.
All right then.
19.
And it does hit.
You-
I can see that.
Yeah, I know. I just fixed it. For 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
For 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 19
Okay.
for 4 piercing damage.
You really are gonna kill my character before he meets the rest of the
Just
party.
a flat. This one of all the bandits you
Don't
fought.
worry, I can resurrect you.
Of all the bandits,
Into a
So you
non-drow.
reincarnate. You're not reincarnating my drow before I get to play a drow.
Kalerna hasn't signed an NDA yet. This one is much more skilled than the other bandits you've been fighting. As it
Okay,
sort of
fair.
wades in, and the scimitar and the dagger follows through in the shadow of the scimitar.
I do like the idea that the party just now out of guilt goes on everybody they see die, they resurrect them. You didn't say I couldn't.
One of the bigger orcs, this one's actually leaner than the rest of the orcs, that's sort of next to the war chief, turns, having seen his ally get shot twice, but not hearing where it comes from, turns and sort of follows the orc's gaze, moves over to here. This one is this one. This one also has a pair of scimitars in its hand.
Cool.
Does a 21 hit you?
21 hits, yep.
And a 16?
Misses.
All right. So the first hit does 16 slashing damage.
Ow.
As it just brings the scimitar up, cuts a gash across your chest.
He's going to use his reactive blast on that one then.
Okay.
Since it hit him.
You.
And yeah, right? Where'd you go? Does a 27 hit it?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. And it does 22 damage and 22 thunder and 16 piercing damage. And it is pushed back 15 feet.
And it sort of slams into this other one as you just, and it flies backwards. Those of you in the house, you hear another gunshot go off. This one louder, as this one gets shoved back into the first one that you shot. And who catches him and sort of steadies him. Valdeth.
So I move 5 feet, and I run out of movement speed. And I use my action to dash to move another 5 feet and run out of movement speed again.
Action surge!
I'm not a fighter, I'm a samurai. I use my bonus action to focus and get my second point of sen. My next movement, I'll be moving through regular terrain on my next turn.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
out of difficult into regular.
You want Scuzz to...
I balance.
Who here
I
wants Scuzz to take them into the middle of combat?
I balanced this fight
I
with
could
the
use that,
expectation that Valdeth
but
would be able to
you're-
get into combat in the first turn.
Yeah, I have this fun ability called Tenkagoken, which will be great for all these clumped up bandits, but
Oh yeah. In the meantime, however, orc turns. Some javelins are getting thrown at you, Kalerna.
Of course they are.
Did you not do patient defense? I'm pretty sure Echo Knights can do literally everything. We can see all of these too,
Yeah,
for
that's
what
fine.
that's worth. Okay.
god damn.
God.
Jesus.
All right.
Only
next
2 of 'em hit.
character.
But they were crits.
Sorry, Jeremy.
So 9 and 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It's just a death of 1,000 cuts going
It's
on here.
okay.
Pretty much.
Kalerna's a fighter. She'll be fine.
I mean, she has as many hit points as I do, so.
She's lost half her hit points.
Mhm.
Oh.
Over half her hit points.
But most of the enemies have gone now. And the ones in the back have Gent's gotten the attention of the ones in the back.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, one of the other big ones in the back.
Do I have any cover from where I'm at in the heavy
No.
stuff or no? No.
No.
Okay. Just wasn't sure.
It's thick enough to slow you down. It's not thick enough to stop a bullet
to-
or an axe or anything.
Or an arrow or some shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries. Just wasn't sure. I couldn't remember the
so
specs on.
This one is almost as large as the War Chief, and
Yeah.
has leather armor decorated with spikes and skulls and a big battle axe or a big great axe.
Okay. Well, at least he's got a great axe. Otherwise, I would be worried that he was going to try and give me a hug with that armor.
Sorry, battle axe, not a great axe.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Uh-huh.
And he reaches, he as he's walking, he looks over at the 3 orcs that just threw javelins at Kalerna, points towards you, and barks an order in Orcish. Do any of you speak?
Which I assume they can't hear right now because he's off the road.
He barked it as he was walking.
Oh, okay.
Do any of you speak Orcish?
I don't.
My one character that doesn't speak Orcish.
Nope.
Cool. Well, you do see that the 3 of them turn, pick up javelins, and lob them at you, Gent.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as he crosses the road and gets inside this and starts barking orders, they're just going to look at him like, what?
You know, he barked as he was walking.
Yeah.
Only one of them hits, though. Unless an 11 hits you.
No, not even close.
6 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
And he's attacking you. A 13.
Nope.
And an 11.
Uh-uh.
This axe, but you sort of swings twice at you, but you sort of dodge out of the way both times.
Mm-hmm.
Ithram.
Okay. So he's up. He's going to swing the cloak around because that's the closest thing, and he doesn't sleep in his armor. because that's just asking for trouble. He's going to one. Is this a door over here? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Step to there.
No, that's a window.
That's a window.
The door
Okay.
is down here. The door is
Down here?
Yeah, down here and out that way.
This
Okay.
broken out wall
1,
right here.
2, 3,
Yeah. Well, that's a
4,
doorway. It's a broken
5,
out doorway, but it's a doorway.
6.
The
I
actual
think I
building
can-
is more intact than the one on the map is.
I can see these two.
Yeah.
Correct?
You can kind of see the others on the road too. It's just that the trees.
Yeah, I can see like this one right here as well, but that's it.
The trees to the north of the building are fairly dense, so it's hard to see through it. But you can tell there's fighting over there, and you can kind of vaguely see fighting.
Let's see.
So you can tell
That
there's
was-
fighting over here.
Yeah, but I can't see who's all over there, so I'm not going to use that spell, unfortunately. He is just going to. He picks up his great axe as well. Or, yeah. No, he can't. That's an action. Let's see. 10-foot radius sphere. Just-
Time to mow the lawn, Ithram.
Well, I can get
Mm,
people out of here. I got a plan.
It'd be great if you went before anybody
Both
else.
in character and out. Those are some of Gent's favorite words to hear come out of Titania's mouth. Is I've got a plan.
I got a plan.
I think Scuzz and Titania both saying "I've got a plan" is a bad thing.
The only issue is that Titania is literally last in the initiative order.
Yeah, I know.
She's
She's getting her beauty
strategically
sleep, man.
last.
Dang it. For next time, maybe. For now, though, to make Valdeth and Gent's jobs a little bit easier, he's going to point over at these two right here and cast Sapping Sting on both of them. So they need to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
All right, the first one rolls a 9. Wow.
So he falls
Nice.
prone. He headbutts the ground as per usual.
Hang on. So he's prone.
So first one takes 7 points. The other one takes, if he makes a save, doesn't take any, I believe.
Other one is rolled a 19.
Okay, so that one doesn't fall prone or take
So yeah,
damage.
the big one with the axe hits the ground. The other, the more lithe one with the scimitars doesn't.
And that was actually all my movement to get out to the door. So
All right, goblins' turns.
now they know there's a mage.
No, they don't, because they can't hear you.
That's true.
And literally all we saw was one guy fall on his face, which after missing 2 hard swings with a battle axe, maybe you're a little off balance.
Some short bow attacks. are
We
coming-
can finesse this.
Some short bow attacks are coming your way, Jeremy.
Okay.
18,
Yep.
14,
Nope.
8,
Nope.
19.
Yep.
Natural 1 bow breaks. 8 and a
Okay.
19.
Okay. So that was 3 hits.
3 hits. 5 piercing, 7 piercing, 5 piercing.
Okay.
All right. So the big one that was next to the one that you shot
Uh-huh.
looks over at his bleeding companions. This one you can tell is sort of decked out in what looks like ritualistic regalia.
Ooh. Can Gent make an anthropology roll?
You make a religion roll.
Okay.
Which one is this?
The guy with the fist?
This one.
Or the guy
Ooh,
with
I
the
can
helmet?
see him.
Guy with the helmet, yeah.
I can see them.
18.
These are all symbols of Kultir that are on his gear.
Kultir, the sea god?
No,
war
god.
Kultir, the
No.
war
The
god.
war god. Wait, which one's?
The orc
Valkyr is the
Valkyr.
sea god.
Valkyr.
Yeah.
Kultir.
I think
Valkyr.
I can
Kultir, yeah.
Kultir, and I also get that mixed up with Kultiris, which is obviously a different thing.
Who reaches out with his hand and says something in Orcish, and a large sort of what looks like a spear made of blood just manifests itself above you.
As he reaches out, I don't like what he's doing, so I'm gonna counterspell that shit. I am the mage in this. I'm the only one allowed to do magic.
All right, yeah. So he reaches out, tries to do this, and the spear appears above you. There's a phrase from behind. What's the range on counterspell?
60 feet.
60 feet. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, you're
He's
in-
good.
you're in
I
it.
just love that maybe this took like his whole thing, like a little more than that, just like summoning this thing. It's a big whole thing. You're just like, nope.
So yeah, this blood red spear appears above Gint, poised to strike, and then it.
and
Go ahead.
two spectral hands come out of nowhere and snap it in half.
And just. And there's a huh? from the individual.
I was kind of hoping it would just go into liquid, discorporated, and just gets doused. But I like the snapping thing too. That's very good.
Scuzz.
By the way, I like to imagine that Valkyr is what happens when you put Kultir in one cloning tube and Valdeth in the other cloning tube, and you see what comes out from the both of them.
Valkyr and Kultir are very similar personality-wise, which is part of an interesting thing.
Ultir is also who Ithram worships.
20,
Yep.
30. Perfect. Sup, Ithram.
What's
Ready,
up?
ready to go on an adventure?
Let's.
Scuzz grabs hold of Ithram's hand and dimension doors with bookmark.
Which
Ooh,
how where you wanting to end up?
I imagine Ithram is just like that way, and Scott's like, okay, and then we step into the portal and come here.
All right.
Yep.
Ooh.
Is
Found
where
you some
wanna-
corpses.
Now we can finagle this, Ithram. Where do you want to be? Because I couldn't see anything.
Right
for a
here
second
is
there.
fine.
Perfect. Excellent.
Just appear.
We
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
So Galena,
Oh.
you see a magical door open in space and time, and a small green goblin and a large red hobgoblin step out.
Currently not wearing armor, just a cloak.
But it's okay because you're behind you're
The
behind
corpse?
the big ones. It's fine. It's cool. It's
Wait,
fine.
wait. Ithram, when you say just a cloak, do you mean just
Absolutely.
a cloak? Okay.
No,
Okay.
he's wearing pants and his cloak. And-
Okay.
No shirt,
So shirtless hobgoblin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shirtless red hobgoblin with a cloak and pants.
So for anybody who's seen the
Uh,
character art, he's a muscular goblin.
Yep.
Hobgoblin.
He's a
He's a pretty
And-
built dude, so
Pretty-
he's a
built
cut
dude.
boy.
Thick wizard.
Well, we're about to see how well those muscles stand up because
Hold-
the
hold
war.
up.
Oh, go ahead.
They're
I'm not
still,
done yet.
they're still
It's-
only flesh.
I'm still a rogue. I
It's
still
fair.
have a bonus
You
action.
do still have a bonus action.
And he is going to what am I gonna do? Dash, disengage, hide. I am going to. You know what? I'm gonna hide. I got it through there, and I'm just like, okay, bro, and then hide in. No, I can't do that because I don't have enough movement to hide that far. I will disengage into the tree, though. Disengage into the tree.
Okay.
And as I do so,
from
I'm
the grave.
going to Bolt of the Grave. Does an 18 hit the really big, scary one? Which one was scarier? That one or that?
There are many
Yes.
Guy with
really
the
big,
fist.
scary ones.
The guy with the fist. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Does an
and-
18
and
hit
18
him?
hits him.
Cool. He takes 17. Well, that was a lot of ones. 17 points in necrotic damage.
Okay, now he has a different target.
Hi.
So yeah, these bolts from the grave hit him, and he turns and he looks at the little goblin running towards the forest tree line, and just you can see all of the. This is the biggest orc you have ever seen. You've seen some pretty big orcs. This guy, bigger than all of them. And the muscles in his neck and shoulders and the veins begin to pop as he just. And as the yell goes out.
Sorry. Give him 10 more damage. That Fury of the Small.
Hey.
Fuck you.
As this roar goes out, you see
literally Scuzz just pops back out and goes, fuck you.
all the other humans and orcs and goblins around him suddenly like bulk up slightly. Like all of their muscle mass just sort of increases very slightly, but visibly.
Yeah.
When you say around him, do you mean the immediate vicinity or all?
All.
Okay.
And he moves over towards Scuzz.
Hi.
He has advantage on these rolls.
Well, this was nice.
There's a 16 hit Scuzz.
No, you're looking for an 18.
And a 15. So yeah, misses both. So yeah, this massive great axe. And Scuzz like, shit.
Literally just like using this tree as like a stupid.
And
Brilliant.
the one that Gent shot twice
Yakety
previously.
sax.
It's his turn now. He grins at Gent and just sort of rolls his shoulder, and you see this sort of faint golden light fade across his form as the wounds begin to close.
Ooh, I picked the good target.
And then he steps into the trees. Scuzz, you do get attack of opportunity as he steps out of your attack range.
Sweet. Swinging with bookmark. Was he? I don't get it. Never mind. It's a 16 hit.
The 16 hits.
He takes 12 piercing.
Yep. You stab him as he goes.
Wow. Good
What's your
job.
passive perception, Scuzz, Kalerna, and Gent?
16.
13.
So yeah, he steps into the tree and just melts into the shadows.
I don't have enough. I can't free action Link Pearl to Titania. Like get out.
Titania,
Yeah,
it's your turn.
I don't get that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No.
There's trees nearby.
There are trees nearby.
There's many trees nearby. How much movement would it take me to get to a big tree that is my size?
Do you want to try to squeeze out of a window too small for you?
Is that faster?
Yeah, it would be faster if you can get through the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
All right. In that case, it'll take 25 feet.
25 feet?
But that's also the only tree between you and the road. Like, the tree line isn't that thick.
It's not that thick?
No.
Okay.
Like, literally, this is one tree that's blocking your view from the road.
Is there one out the front door?
No, just the plants that you grew.
Dang it, and none of them are big enough?
No.
Alright.
I mean, if you want to try to get through the window, you can.
I don't want to get stuck in the window. That's undignified. And I'm annoyed at my boyfriend for getting himself into something because there's gunshots. I'm going to turn into a giant eagle and go through the roof.
The roof is closed.
Okay. Is it thatched?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I? All right.
You want to burst through the roof?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Hang on, let me get a giant eagle.
Okay.
Meanwhile, out on the battlefield, Gent, can you move this poor bastard that just fell on his face in front of us? He's kind of in prime real estate.
I'll see what I can do about that, darling.
Oh wait, actually,
No, don't.
you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I'm gonna go over to this window here because it's right there, and then I can see ish. I'm going to use face step
All right. Yeah.
to get out. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the map because
No
I
worries.
cannot see. Where's 30 feet from here? 5, 10, 30. Probably right next to Valdeth is where I end up. Yeah. It's gotta be a point I can see within range. You have to make a wisdom save.
Valdeth, make a
Wait,
wisdom
who has
save.
to? Oh, okay.
19. I'm pretty certain
both
I'm good.
of you actually. Both of you.
God
Well.
damn it.
The scolding girlfriend gets him every time.
Oh wait, no, it's just yeah. I can't.
Is it
quite
from when
get
you left,
both.
or is it from where you left, or from where you show up?
It is from. Oh wait, no, it is from where I left. Never mind. You don't have
Okay.
to.
You can make the driver
before
of the
you
carriage
teleport.
make the wisdom save if you want.
All right. There's a blast of cold. What is going on? That's my bonus action. I am going to use the staff at let's see. What do I want to do with it? Lightning strike.
Because I traced a bolt of lightning right between everybody.
Yeah. Basically right through.
Is Bolt of Lightning a line?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
line
It's
5
5
feet
feet
wide
wide?
and 120 feet long.
So no matter how you aim it, if you aim it this way, you're going to hit Valdeth and Skuz because it's 5 feet
Damn it.
wide,
Okay.
and
All right.
there's no angle at which it does not touch the two of them, unless you hit the tree.
I'll hit the tree. That's fine.
I mean, the tree will just stop it dead, though, and she won't hit anything on the other side of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
so that
tracks
would...
the
Does?
wall. Yeah, the tracks.
Do you have enough movement to step into that space in front of Valdeth? Or are you out of movement?
That was it was 5, 10, 15 to the window.
Yeah, because you'd be stepping out of difficult terrain rather than through it, so...
Yeah. In that case, yes. If I go here. Oh yeah. Okay, now I can see people.
So that would hit Skuz, but that would not hit it.
Skuz has evasion.
Skuz does have evasion.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry
Skuz.
about me. No, I can avoid
If you
it.
aim it this way, you'd hit Skuz and 3 orcs.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I can. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Can I go? I can go this way though, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
If you're confident,
and hit Skuz in like 5 feet.
Yeah, if you're confident
Yeah.
in Skuz's ability to dodge, absolutely you can blast it that way.
I'm confident in Skuz.
All
Me
right,
too.
let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
All right.
Hell
let's
yeah.
do this.
Calculated risks.
Kalerna, you see a
Lightning
lightning
strike.
bolt rip through the,
It's
rip through the people in
a
front of you.
dex save.
Awesome. All right.
Even if you fail, you still only take half damage, because you didn't even
27.
fail,
Oh, yeah.
so...
Oh yeah, you're good.
fail,
27.
fail.
Just hops up on the staff. Aim it lower.
Everyone.
That is crap damage.
everyone.
Look at that.
Everyone.
Oh my god.
Everyone but the orc war chief failed.
Well, they
Wow.
take 21 lightning damage.
Everyone but the orc war chief died.
Well, that's nice.
That is impressively bad.
Yeah,
That is a lot of ones on 96.
That is-
Yeah.
So Jeremy, you transferred
dice
your
are
ones
envious.
to you.
That's half damage on a save or no damage on a save.
Yeah,
Half
half
damage on
damage.
the
Half damage
Yeah.
on the save.
So you take
So yeah, there's just like the war chief just sort of leans into it, and just that bulging muscle just deflects most of the electricity onto the orc behind him, who fries and dies.
Oh, that's
This guy's
good.
just jumped. Jumped really
Sorry,
high.
Skuz.
No. I can avoid it.
And that's
I've
my
not
turn.
gotten hit yet.
So yeah, Kalerna, a lightning bolt just ripped through the back line of these enemies and took out 4 of them.
I didn't even see you yet.
Yeah, I can't even see Clarina
Yeah.
yet.
Clarina,
We
That
can't
just says
see you, but
something's
you can see
happening.
us.
Yep.
it's your turn, Jeremy.
All right. So let's see. Tails of turn. Not really much at all, but that's fine. Bonus action. There is an echo right behind this fucker. Now here's an important question because the rules do not make it. The rules
Yes,
do
your
not
echo
make
gives
it
you
clear.
advantage.
I flank myself now.
You can flank with your echo.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
That's a fun.
So there are 2 attacks coming from in front and 1 coming from behind.
All right.
I really wish Roll20 had like a simple like template drawing tool because like lines, cubes, and cones follow specific rules about how they're drawn. So if you could just make a template ruler that draws them for you, it'd be real nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
There's a 27 with
Hi.
10 slashing and sorry, this is fire, by
All
the
right.
way.
So yeah, fire.
Fire
I'm not gonna
damage.
tickle you. I'm not gonna tickle you.
So 7 fire damage.
You rolled max on the elemental damage, or you rolled at least max on 1 die of the elemental damage every
Yeah.
time.
Oh, those are all dead. See, dead.
Second attack is obviously cold.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right, Oliver, you have to
24
pick your favorite person and go to bedtime.
And I'm just gonna click it off this again.
Good job.
And so
9
I love you.
slashing and
So what happens when you successfully
what?
hit an individual with both fire and cold?
hold
Close
on,
door
I'm
behind
still
you.
rolling the damage for the cold first. So 9 slashing and 5. Again, there was a max die in there.
Yeah.
And yes, now he has to make a Constitution save versus DC 15.
Or what? Explode?
He fails.
So he takes 4d4 force damage for okay, that's fine. 9 force damage as the fire and ice collide with each other.
So yeah, there is just from what you guys can see on the other side, there's a burst of fire, a burst of ice, and then a steam explosion from the same individual.
I was right.
Love it.
How's he looking right now?
Pretty bad. Like he's still standing, but he's pretty fucked.
Well, we'll see how it goes when he gets attacked from behind.
So are you underneath this token right here?
I am that token.
Hang on.
It's
Oh,
me.
you guys probably see underneath it. Yeah.
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 Yep.
Why am I moving both you and it? There we go.
I don't know.
There we go. Now I can
Not
see.
the boss of you.
That changes my decision.
Yes.
19.
19 hits.
Okay. For 11 and let's have him be torched a little bit more. 11 and finally I don't roll a
Oh.
4 on a die. So 11 slashing and 4 fire damage.
Yeah, he's still standing, but he's teetering.
By the way, Jeremy, you have an Oliver inspiration, whatever that means to you personally. There you go.
Okay. You do have the chance to surrender.
Bandits.
I will
turns.
accept your honorable surrender now.
The bandits flee into the woods.
They weren't paid for lightning bolts.
God, like lightning bolts are ripping out. People are appearing out of thin air. They're fucking off.
People are exploding.
Yes.
It's the scene from The Princess Bride when, Dread Pirate Robert shows up and like all the people are running away. He's like, "No, stand your ground."
Oh, absolutely. Like the orc is like yelling at them in Orcish, and they are just not listening.
There's lightning and people appearing out of the tree. We didn't sign up for this.
So all the
Is it my turn?
all those bandits left again.
So I've got a prone guy within 5 feet of me, which means I get an advantage on attacks against him, right?
Melee attacks.
Well, it's attacks within 5 feet get advantage. Attacks outside of 5 feet get disadvantage. Doesn't matter if they're melee or ranged.
I'm pretty certain it's melee attacks.
That's the way the prone condition reads.
I looked up the
Is it?
prone rules. It says an attack roll doesn't specify ranged
okay.
or
Well then, yes.
melee. So.
Yeah, if they're prone and
Wait.
ranged from a distance, then yeah, it's disadvantage.
Right, but since
Yeah,
I'm
but
prone
it's-
and within 5 feet, I get advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 power shots on this fucker because I've got advantage.
Do you have crossbow mastery?
I've got sharpshooter, I think is the one that lets me do it.
Well, no. Crossbow mastery lets you fire without having disadvantage for being in melee. So you're in melee, but he's prone, so you have disadvantage and then advantage. So it.
Oh, okay.
counters
Well,
stuff
if
out.
I'm getting a flat roll, I'm doing 2 power shots. Fuck it, why not? Does a 16 hit him?
No.
Nope. Okay. Does a 24 hit him?
Yes.
Okay. He takes. Wow, that's terrible. But 20 piercing damage.
Yeah, the first shot you reach out and fire, and and he gets that battle axe up, and just the shot ricochets off the metal of the axe. The second one punches just past it into his shoulder.
Still alive.
Well, I tried, dear.
It's all right.
And I'm going to take a step this way to at least give Valdeth some level of room.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm moving out of. I'm going to let Valdeth flank with me and also get right up in this cleric's face because I feel like that's a tactically smart decision.
All right.
That was the opposite of what I was hoping for, but it'll do.
Bandit Captain maintains his resolve. And
Plus, I also wanted to see who we're up against here.
If he runs away now and the goblins and orcs survive, he'd probably be killed. So he's gonna try to take Kalerna with him.
Good luck.
Holy shit!
Before you say, I need to check a feature really
Go
quick.
ahead.
I can't tell if that holy shit was he rolled a bunch of natural 20s or a bunch of natural ones.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, just to be safe, my echo is jumping in front of me. Or teleporting in front of me. Well, actually, technically, he teleports within 5 feet, and then he just attacks it. So, it's there now.
Cool. Doesn't matter, because he tripped and fell on his scimitar.
Fair. That is fair.
3 natural ones in a row.
Oh,
He ran into my knife.
Shit.
He ran into my knife 10 times.
Is he dead or is he
He's
still alive?
No, he's dead.
Okay.
3
He
natural
killed
ones in a
himself
row.
with
He
his
killed
own
himself.
weapon.
He fell onto his sword and died.
when you
Larry
literally
just looks
fell
down
onto your
like-
sword.
Or that is another option?
That's amazing.
All right. The one that got shot backwards.
Wow.
He's dead.
They are so frightened
Beautiful.
of
Mwah.
me. They commit suicide directly in front of me.
He's going.
You're
My
so-
reputation precedes me.
Yes.
He's going to attack.
Basically, rip his arms off. Oh, you mean this?
He's going to attack Scuzz. No, he's going to attack Titania, the one that shot lightning out of his staff.
Yeah, that's
mean,
fair.
But what if you didn't? But what
Actually,
you
first. So yeah, this thin one right here throws a hand up, yanks it down, and darkness engulfs all of you.
If only that actually mattered to me.
To you.
Mm.
That's great for you.
Let's see, darkness. What's the range on darkness?
20 feet.
20 feet.
That's the radius on it, yeah.
Cool. We're gonna use.
Wait, which one is
We're gonna
doing
use
this?
I think it's this guy here.
This guy, right
in
here.
between me and Scuzz.
Yeah.
Oh.
That hasn't gotten back to my turn yet, so I can't counter spell.
You know what? That's a concentration spell. I'm gonna use my reaction to do. Let's see here.
Yeah, everything on that.
Yeah,
is in
Halo
darkness.
Spores damage to it. Just in the off chance it does.
What
make a
what
save.
triggers the reaction on Halo Spores?
I can use my reaction.
Is what's the trigger though? Because there's always a trigger for a reaction.
When a creature you can see moves into a space or starts its turn there. It's
Okay.
starting its turn
Yeah,
there.
so it's starting its turn there. So yeah.
Yep. 4.
Ooh.
Does it have a save?
Oh wait, actually, it's not a 4. It's a D8 now. Yeah, it's a con save. Sorry, I do a different roll. Lower somehow.
19 on the save.
Shoot, never mind. It does nothing.
So yeah,
You're doing your best.
darkness engulfs all of you that are over there. Good thing
Over
he
there.
can see through darkness.
Well, that's fun.
So yeah, he's gonna attack Titania. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
But a 7 misses you, even
Yes,
with advantage.
that does.
He rolled a 7 and a 7. So you take 13 slashing damage as this scimitar cuts through you.
Okay.
I think I skipped this guy's turn last time. Oh well. We'll get it this time.
Question, John.
Yeah.
Just since I got transported there and before he got shrouded in darkness, did I recognize that was a cleric of Kultir? Once I got a better view of them?
Yeah, you could see that they're
Okay.
clerics of Kultir. And you know that Kultir doesn't really care who worships him, so long as
Yeah,
they-
no, I'm
as
aware.
long as they bring him glory and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, you could tell that was a cleric of Kultir.
All right.
This one's going to stealth. And none of you can see him right now.
I can.
This is fine.
Oh, Gent can, yeah. What's your passive perception, Gent?
15.
So yeah, this slightly mangy-looking goblin that's a little bit bigger than the others steps.
This guy here.
Yeah, steps behind some of these goblins and disappears.
Okay.
Valdeth.
Well,
Wait. Was he right there?
No,
No, he was right
Okay,
here.
damn it.
he was over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, never mind. I used my reaction anyways.
Well, I have disadvantage for being blinded, but I also have an advantage because the guy in front of me is prone, and he's standing where I wanted to be. So
that's flat roll.
just gonna attack him with my Star Metal Greatsword now. 20
20 hits.
for I didn't mean to apply the Blood Fury on accident or the Eldritch Maul, so just the 17. 17 slashing damage and 1 radiant.
He's still alive.
Second attack, 27
One of it hits.
for 18 slashing damage and 6 radiant.
Now he's dead. You can definitely feel the resistance stop after that second hit.
Ah, shoot, I used my reaction.
I will move. I will bonus action to focus to bring my sen up to 4. And I will 5, 10, 15, take an attack opportunity, I'm assuming.
Yes. He can see. Uh, 15 hit you?
Nope, not even close. 20, 25.
All right. Orc's turn, and they're angry, so they don't say die. And they can't, and they can see Valdeth, so.
Come on.
Boomp, boomp. They whip out great axes.
I have one of those.
19 and a 19.
Both miss.
All right.
As they both bring
There's a-
great axes down, like they bring great axes down on either side of her, and she just turns sideways.
All right. Oh, he's dead. Ithram.
All right. Clearness still there. I don't like the darkness over there.
You attack the darkness.
I don't like the darkness.
Let's see.
You can dispel the darkness.
I can. I'm gonna step over.
Thus attacking the darkness.
Exactly. I'm gonna step over to here, and dispel magic focused on the darkness.
Okay.
Just like reverse. Instead of it dissipating, there's just like a white bubble that encapsulates it, and then when it condenses down, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So mark that down, and then as a bonus action, I can't really do anything. I'll slap this orc up the side the back of the head.
Although, as a war wizard, don't you get a bonus for dispelling spells?
Yeah, I get power surges, and I actually got one for counterspelling as well.
Nice.
You have a bonus
Surge.
action. So, what are you casting?
I don't have a bonus action
Okay.
spell
All
or
right.
action.
So that's your turn then.
Yep.
What? The war wizard doesn't have healing word?
Goblin turns.
Unfortunately not.
Kalerna, you're
Yeah.
pretty certain these goblins are basically feral, and they're not gonna run or surrender
Okay.
as they start shooting at you.
Okay.
13.
Nope.
20.
Yep.
16.
Nope.
19.
Yep.
16.
Nope.
9.
Nope.
11.
Nope. 2.
2 hits. 6 piercing. 3 piercing.
Okay. Still up.
This orc's turn. Who steps over here. Going to introduce Ithram to his friend.
I love meeting new people.
I'm a very personable person.
So yeah, he has a large jagged spear.
I would
Like a
expect
real
no
one,
less.
not a blood one?
A real one.
Okay.
Does 22 hit you?
Ooh, even if I threw up shield, it would. So yeah.
For 13 piercing, as he just stabs into your bare abs with this spear.
Your bear abs. Skinned a bear. Put his abs right on them.
Yep, that's exactly what.
And in comment, he goes, "Hobgoblins are tasty."
Hot goblins?
Hobgoblins.
Are you asking? Are you?
This
Look,
is an odd
I'm not going
place
to
to
kink
make.
shame you.
I'm not kink shaming, but I'm definitely kink whying.
Like, I mean, ask him for a drink first, my guy. Damn.
We've only
Scuzz.
just met.
Yeah. Scuzz sees with the darkness disappears, sees Gint on the other side of this dude and is like, sweet, and stabs him with advantage.
Get your advantage. Go.
Sneak attack. Boop. Sweet for 27.
Yeah,
Just
he's,
20
he's dead.
Yep.
Excellent. Awesome. Did the 11 do it?
No.
Okay, the whole thing did it.
The
Okay,
whole
cool.
thing did it.
So wait. Because I was going to do Green Flame Blade as well. On top of that,
Oh, green flame blade would have been the attack, which
it would have been the
matter.
attack.
Yeah,
Okay. So
so you still get to do it, is what I'm saying.
a little extra 5 on that guy, and then for fun, and then the big fist guy gets
The big
9
fist guy.
The big
9
fist
points
guy.
of fire to him as it leaps off and
Yeah, there's a burn mark across his pec, and he just sort of like bounces the pec in response.
that's great for you. And Scuzz is going to, how many is this? Yeah, he hasn't used any of his movement. He is going to disengage. I'm just gonna leave you guys. Sorry. 5.
Nope. No. Okay.
I'm What? What? Tell me.
It's
me.
fine. No, it's
Speak
good.
to me.
You don't know. You don't know what my. We've never fought together before. You don't know what my plans are.
I don't know what your plans are. Scuzz just sees you all alone over there, and is just concerned.
Killing lots.
10, 15,
Killing lots.
25, 30. And then uses the rest of his movement to get here. No, 30, because disengage. Yep. He's just like, hi! I'm a green
shoot,
goblin.
another
So
goblin. Stab. No, I'm kidding.
I'm green, so you know I'm green for good. Green for go. Green for friendship.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, and I definitely end my turn right next to this other goblin. I'm just like, sup?
The war chief steps up to Titania.
So crazy meeting you here.
Okay. Wow. Another goblin. What are the odds?
Sure.
I think Titania's just like, Scuzz is here. Scuzz is no longer
Does
here.
a 22 hit you, Titania?
Oops.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Cool. So that's 14 slashing and 9 slashing damage.
Okay. 23.
As this great axe with 2 big swings.
When this fight started, there was this nice big cluster for me, and then they've just all stopped being in groups together.
Just ran
You've
away.
got 3 right around you right now, dude.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
need them in a cone.
There's still a cone of goblins over there.
Hey, yeah, you think I didn't want to do
Cone of goblins.
Then I realized Kalirna was right in the middle.
Cone of goblins.
You know, she's just some random drow. You could have still done it.
They were attacking you, though, so obviously
Maybe they're the good guys.
they might be.
No.
It's true. Sometimes the villain is also introduced by being matched against a horde of slightly lower
But she's
skilled
wearing
enemies.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a villain wearing blue.
Clearly, you haven't read much Aquaman.
Yeah.
Who's Aquaman?
He's a Triton.
He's a dipshit who talks to fish.
Until the
Alright.
new 52, at which point he becomes an awesome,
Right,
Dipshit who talks to
fish.
an awesome dipshit who can talk to fish.
Titania, you hear some rustling in the grass behind you.
Okay.
Few characters made better by the new
Interesting.
52.
Did I make a bad
What?
decision?
Yes.
Uh,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes.
Whoops.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Okay.
You're the druid. You should not be going shit.
24.
Okay. You managed to
Good.
He
resist.
can be okay.
You managed to resist being cursed.
Cool.
He tried to bestow a curse on you. It didn't work.
Okay. I don't like any of this.
Well, it's your turn, so you have an opportunity to do something about it.
It is. I saw the shadow thing, but I don't really know what's going on.
There's a big fight, is what's going
Would
on.
you like to turn to something big and with lots of hit points?
Yeah.
Do you have
Or I
anything
can
that's big? with
stay
lots of hit
me
points?
and have a lot of hit points.
That doesn't seem to be the case right now.
What?
I'm just looking at your health bar.
Yeah. Do.
Bear.
Elephant. I mean, you've done it before.
I speak bear.
This is true.
You speak to bears. Bears don't speak back.
No, that's the thing. I speak bear. I have no idea what I'm saying or if it's intelligible, but it's bear.
Okay. I am going to use my wild shape to
What does John have to look up this time?
in action nothing. Symbiotic entity. So I now
Okay.
have 40 temporary hit points. So I'm fine. Yeah. Let's see here. And that's my action. bonus action. I think that one. Let me just double check and make sure it's not going to be a thing that could possibly be wrong. Nope, we're not going to do that. Any creature I can see. Okay. Yep, that. And yeah, that's just my turn. I just stand there and
Anything you do any bonus action?
nope, I don't have anything I can do in a bonus action.
Not like a healing word or a healing spirit or anything like
I
that?
could do healing spirit, but then they can heal using that, which I just realized.
Not if you're standing on it.
Not if I'm standing. If they can move me and then stand on it,
That's
which
true.
I don't want either.
He just goes boom, boom.
He is
I'm
a
gonna
very
cast a
big.
healing word on myself,
He
though.
is a
Yeah,
very big orc.
I get 6 more hit
Gonna
points.
pick you up and move you aside for that delicious D6 of healing.
Hey,
I don't
it's
know.
free healing because then he can just punch you.
Yeah. All right.
It's free
That's my turn.
healing.
It's free real estate.
Thanks for the free parking.
And I'm gonna yell at Gent. Why are we even out here? They weren't gonna come into the thicket. That was the whole point of it. That's my turn.
They're fighting
right.
an Arthurian legend, love. I think we had to intervene.
Who's our
So, Kalerna looks over at Scuzz, confused for a moment,
Scott just
doesn't
waving.
know what quite to make of that.
The other goblin.
Definitely a different goblin. There's a moment where there's clearly a. Did I see this goblin with the others earlier?
He's
Thought
definitely
task-
outfitted differently.
And then
And he's
it
adorable.
looks around briefly at like the 5 feral goblins around you. And so I am going to move up here. I'm going to take my echo. I can do all of this, I'm pretty sure. Take my echo.
Pretty sure I can do all this.
Move it.
I cast fireball at 5th
move
level.
30 feet. So 30 feet from there can absolutely get there. The echo comes over there. I am spending my 2 actions, or I am taking my attack action to attack these 2 goblins.
Okay.
Well, maybe one of them. We'll see how my attacks go. 19
You hit.
for 10 slashing and 4 fire.
Dead.
Okay. Then the other one, 18
Hits.
for 14. I even need to roll the ice
I
damage.
mean, no, it's dead already.
Okay. I am hold on a second. Let me see. I think I need to
Well, you
use
didn't.
my-
You didn't need to roll the fire damage on the first one.
I mean, fair. Do I have to? Nope. So my echo is now attacking the big guy.
If you kill steal me, I'm gonna be
I
very
am
annoyed.
probably going to kill steal you. We'll see. Because wait till you see what's about to happen. Does a 16, is that a miss?
Just hits.
All right. For 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And
Action surge.
4 cold damage.
Uh-huh.
I spend my bonus action to teleport to switch places with my echo.
Yeah. So the shadowy drow that was on the other side of this orc suddenly becomes real or more solid at the very least.
Am I tripping? I didn't think I.
And then I action surge.
Yeah.
Swear I didn't eat any of those mushrooms off Ariel.
Am I flanking with anybody?
You're flanking with
You're
Tanya.
flanking with Titania.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
That was your echo earlier, but That's okay. It still hit.
22 to hit
Yep.
for 11 slashing and 6 fire.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to explode if you hit it with your Echo's ice and then your fire?
Was your Echo's attack ice or fire?
The Echo's attack was, I think I said fire.
Yeah, so it was
Okay.
double fire.
Yeah.
So we've had
It's
double
fine.
fire.
I still have one more attack.
Yeah, but you'll miss this one.
Probably. With advantage, I probably will. 19
Yeah.
Hits.
You're good.
All right. So for 9 slashing, 6 cold and DC 15 con check. Or take 9 force damage.
It saves against the force damage.
Okay.
So yeah, the ice explodes into steam, but the orc just like turns to look at you and just growls. Still looks pretty fucked up though.
Yep. I give you the chance to surrender. Honorably.
Kent.
Focus fire to give the orc disadvantage on his wisdom save against hold person.
Which orc are you firing at?
The war chief who's in between
Okay,
these
yeah,
two.
that hits.
So 30 to hit. He takes 12 piercing damage.
He's
and
dead. He had one hit point left.
Okay.
God
God damn it. Fucking old person.
Reaction!
I did not kill
This
Steel.
is a humanoid, right?
Yes, it is a humanoid.
Yes!
Are you going to soul
Finally!
cage him?
I am going to fungal infestation.
Yeah.
It's a
Narratively, I
zombie.
think it is important to note that I did not kill Steal you.
No.
Your boyfriend did.
Yes. Uh-huh. This is a-
Bonus action to use finger the profane in his offhand to shoot this guy behind Titania.
Finger of the Profane is not a light pistol.
Oh, it's not a light one? Never mind. Mm.
Not unless you transform it.
Okay, gotcha. He will remember that for
Yeah, it's only
next
light when
time.
you transform it.
When it's transformed. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
You know, I'm trying to.
Gent's gonna be running around with weird shit growing out of his non-dominant hand in battle going forward.
I'm
You
trying
should
to-
get that checked out by a doctor or
Yeah.
your girlfriend.
I got this from a doctor.
That doctor should lose his license from malpractice.
Be fair, he did warn him that if you use finger guns too
thank
many
you.
times.
It would stay that way.
Does the zombie have any particular number of hit points?
Yeah, it has 1 hit point.
All right.
Love it.
So yeah, the orc gets shot and starts to fall over, Kalerna, as you're watching it about to tumble, and then mushrooms begin to sprout. And it stops mid-tumble and slouches forward.
Can I get an arcane roll to know potentially what this is?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
Fucking weird.
I thought
No,
you
I'm
said,
just
can I do
Fucking
Arcana
weird
to
is what it
nope?
is.
I mean,
Also that?
Did I run now?
shit, it's back up.
Oh, God.
You have no idea. It's just it suddenly it's not dying and it suddenly sprouted mushrooms.
She curses something in drow.
Oh, he's also dead.
Elvish.
Oh, Elvish? What's it? What kind of curse is it?
Random
Okay.
swear word.
Okay, cool.
Swear words that we're not saying on stream.
There's a shrill bone whistle that goes off that's kind of upsetting to listen to from the trees.
Mm.
And all the feral goblins go and they take their move action now in response to it to dash into the woods.
Oh.
Wow.
And they're running.
You get
Rude.
an attack of opportunity on the one that ran away from you guys.
I do get that. I don't get advantage though.
Is there any
Legit question for rural Beckerlanders. How do we kill the 30 to 50 feral goblins that run into our yard within 3 to 5 minutes?
12 points of damage.
I'll play.
That one does not succeed at leaving.
No.
Sorry, what was that, Jeremy?
Never mind. Not important.
Okay. All right. Valdeth.
Valdeth will circle around over this way.
Getting an attack of opportunity from one of the orcs.
Yep.
Didn't want to attack it with advantage from flanking with Ithram?
Nope.
All right. Oh, where's my... Oh, I had to refresh roll 20, and that's why my orc sheet went away. 20 to hit.
Yep, hits me exactly.
9 slashing damage.
Oh dear. I'm down to 85 hit points.
Oh no.
That's still more than my max.
As Valdeth
same.
sort of twists around to this side and just kind of puts a hand up on the Star Metal Greatsword on her back, and there's just this fluid motion, and then it's back on her sheet, and there's just this series of arc trails as she uses Tenko Goken. Okay, melee attack against all creatures in a 15-foot cone. So I get this guy and these two.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Swear if you kill still me.
So would you say it's one attack against all three or 3 attacks?
That's 3 attacks. You make a melee weapon attack against each one individually.
So 15, 14, and 18.
Hit.
All right. So first guy in front of me, 20 damage.
Dead.
Second regular orc, 20 damage.
Dead.
Priest guy, 16 damage.
Not dead.
As just
That
these,
was awesome. So
as just-
anime.
as just this trail of basically the after trail of series of sword slashes just cuts through the area in front of her.
It looks almost like the ground was sliced up from below them.
Nice. It's just that.
Is Valdeth right there?
Yep.
Okay. It's hard to tell with the body that's draped over him.
Yeah.
I keep telling them to go to the back, but they keep not going to the back for you guys, apparently.
Yeah.
Orc turns. Orcs are all dead. All right,
I'll
cool.
use my bonus action to get those 2 sen that I just spent back, by the way.
All right. You get 1 send back.
I doubled the amount of sen that I have. I went down to 2, double it back up to 4.
Got it. Ithram.
Yes. 1 second. I have to check something. Let's see. Okay, yeah, whenever it's...
Yeah, I either
It's a
generate
spell.
1 sen if I have none, or I double the amount of sen that I have if I currently have any sen.
So this one just giggled at me and said hobgoblins are tasty. So I'm going to look at him and say, that is concerning. And then I'm going to cast Booming Blade with my great axe. And I have
Twice.
advantage because I'm flanking.
Yep.
So why did you not? Let's see.
You have the illusionist bracer, so you can technically cast Booming Blade twice.
I have something else too. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, 30 feet. Let's see. 1,
Yeah,
2,
same.
3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You got 4 allies within 30 feet.
Where's 4th?
Technically 5, because that zombie's technically an ally.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, because you got me,
You're
Kalirna,
welcome.
Gent, Titania, and theoretically the zombie.
So then, yeah, 17. Does that hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So then, great axe damage. Why is it rolling an extra 7?
Because this is probably the great axe that you had designed to be your gunblade great axe.
Oh yeah, it does have that on there. So yeah, just 11 slashing, and then here comes the booming blade.
Here comes the booming blade.
Another 7 points of damage.
So exactly what it would have been.
So 18.
Still up.
7 of it thunder. Still up. All
Yep.
right, and booming blade again with an upswing. 19. Just
19
to see
hits.
if I crit. 22. So great axe. Ooh, bummer. 14 points of damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Explodes from the thunder damage.
Sarah.
But yeah, you're suddenly covered in thick wet.
Covered in... I honestly thought that was going to happen from the spear, but whatever.
4. No. 1, 2, 3. To there. To keep an eye on this one down here. But that's me.
Oh, it's dead. Scuzz!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoa. 30. All right, I'm back. What? What I miss?
Kill that one, Scuzz. Valdez says, pointing at the last standing orc.
The war chief is still
Where?
standing.
Yeah.
That one's a zombie.
It's covered in mushrooms.
Where's the last standing?
It
orc?
won't be soon. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, Valdez pointed south.
there it is. Sup?
Technically, you are going before me, so you could. No.
So Scuzz had to dash to get to him, but that's okay.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah,
Murder.
bonus action dash. Was this guy already engaged with Titania?
Yeah.
So I get my sneak attack.
Yep.
Sweet.
30 hits.
Nice.
Sweet.
And dead. Just out from
Yes,
from
'cause-
seemingly
Yeah!
nowhere.
Damn it.
Like,
Scuzz
literally,
KO from out of nowhere!
just from the tree, like covered in brambles and
Alright.
sorry, Titania.
I do like the idea that Scuzz came out and
Damn.
went like full RKO, just held the dagger up.
It's like, RKO motion with
slamming
a
it
dagger
down,
to the dagger to the
first
neck.
into
Just
the dagger.
And with that, we're out of initiative. So
Yay.
Kalina,
I mean, are we?
we are.
Mm.
You do get to make your attack against the zombie if you so
Well,
desire.
so
God.
Titania is going next in the initiative round
Yeah.
Yes.
before me. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh,
We're out of
uh-huh.
initiative, but Titania can yell to not kill the zombie if she sees you getting
It's
ready.
Definitely looks like she thinks it's a threat and she is about to destroy it.
No.
No.
That's all you say?
No. Like, are you saying anything else, Titania?
Because that could be interpreted so many ways. I'm
Right,
just saying.
because I feel like this is the combat equivalent of seeing a car bearing down on a toddler, wherein you don't just say no.
No, this one's doing fine. I'm gonna polymorph my
one's-
zombie
This one's doing fine.
You're gonna polymorph the zombie, okay?
into something small that I can hold in my hands. A snail. Let's go with the snail. It's
You
my
got
favorite.
a little undead mushroom covered snail.
Yep.
As you're getting ready to attack the orc, Kalerna, it into a snail.
This is fine. Hi, apparently you're a legend. This one isn't a threat anymore.
Let's start off on the best
I
foot, shall
see.
we? Hello, we're the Steelhearts.
Hello.
To whom do we have the pleasure of addressing ourselves?
Yes, my name is Kalerna Elani.
Pleased to meet you. I'm
of the
Gentmanar.
Azure Legion.
wonderful.
The rest of you can roll history
Lady
checks if
Titania
you'd like.
Falcorian.
Princess Titania Valkorian.
The echo
Indeed.
vanishes away.
18.
25.
Hi,
Yes,
I
I
already
know-
introduced myself. My name's Scuzz.
I noted your medallion, though. Your
Yes.
order is not entirely unknown, as I'm sure you're aware.
If Ithra and Valdeth, you two are both also aware of the Azure Legion.
Yeah, Valdez Stonebeard of Everstone. Valdez says, it was already away, just sort of finishing the sheathing the greatsword all the way back.
That's very deeply to the lady.
I put the snail in my bra
Lady.
of holding.
It does.
Zombie in your bra.
Zombie snail in your bra.
It does.
I'm
Yeah.
very concerned
What happens
about
when
it.
polymorph wears off and you've forgotten?
The snail.
Nothing.
The snail
no.
dies like
Yeah, the snail dies immediately. There's now a 1 hit point zombie floating around in the bra of holding.
Now I just have a body in there. It's okay. This will come in use.
I mean,
at
it was
some
real
point.
big.
The zombie doesn't need to breathe, so the zombie's
No.
fine.
Yeah, I got a zombie.
When you ask about Titania's body count, we didn't think there was a literal one.
I just
In
can't
her
wait for
bra.
for Titania to just be like surprise zombie out of her cleavage.
It's not going to work because it's bigger than she is.
Right? Yeah.
You're gonna have to like unhook your bra and then shake it out.
Yeah.
He's just going to reach in, pull out an arm.
This will come in useful at some point.
She looks around briefly. It's like, forgive me for asking this. I know this will sound like an indelicate question, but have you?
It only remains animate for an hour, after which point it falls over.
Wait, the zombie?
Yeah.
No, not for that thing.
Fungal infestation lasts for an hour.
Is it only an hour? Darn it. All right.
You have a dead zombie snail in your.
Well, it's not a snail.
It's not a snail anymore.
It's a zombie.
That's
It's a
like
dead
cool.
The
zombie.
snail died immediately.
You have the corpse of an orc.
Yep.
In your bra.
A very big orc, too.
It's fine.
Carry on. Again, I apologize. Have you recently lost someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a very specific
Did
question.
you find someone?
I did not, but I am here, I believe, to aid you.
You're
We
going
already
to want. You're
buried
going to want
her.
to give some explanation. For
Yes,
that
of
one.
course. I'm sorry. This is I did not expect to encounter you on this particular situation. I received a vision that I would be needed from my goddess. From a group who has recently undergone a terrible loss, and it is the
Which goddess?
yes. Sorry, I need to remember the name. Remember the title.
How many people have you approached with this
Hydratos.
pitch?
This is you're the only one.
Okay.
I was nearby. I was actually retrieving something.
Sorry, what was the name of that god?
Hydratos.
You can all make religion
Lady of
checks if you
Delay.
like.
Did you say
What was
religion check?
Okay.
Probably
For some reason,
not.
my
But
audio
let's.
has gone
Why do I
real
have
shit.
religion?
Smart boys get the same.
Hey, yep. Same as the
Two.
goblin.
Wow! Look at all those
Yep.
tens.
2.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
from roughly that half of the world. Maybe
No,
I
you're
know it
from
better.
the middle of the world, not that half of the world, but you have heard of Hydratos. Hydratos is a goddess also referred to as the Lady of the Lake. She lives in a lake in Avalon, and bestows quests upon knights. She
Like
is
flinging swords at them,
no,
like
she-
some watery
she-
tart.
She does not. She has no process in the
Yes.
electoral system of Avalon.
Yes. Exactly that.
But she is particularly worshipped by the Azure Legion.
That's pretty good.
Look, if I tried to join a Griffin company just because some moistened bint loved a scimitar at me, they'd put me away.
But yeah, she is a goodly goddess. Her portfolio is basically
Her LinkedIn profile is
good and like law and that kind of thing. And again, she is primarily worshipped by the Azure Legion.
Okay.
Her name is
Very-
Hydraulis, but
very-
she's commonly referred to as the Lady of the Lake.
Very, very chivalry oriented kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I give thanks to your lady for the
And-
aid that she sent to us.
Yeah, she flourishes her sword, sets it down, does a kneel.
Oh,
I saw
oh
it as
my!
a-
We're doing this. My goodness.
I haven't heard of that one.
I'll
It's
give you the details.
it's Euskorvan.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
Yes.
Why were you surrounded by so many orcs and goblins?
I was
Yeah.
simply traveling through the area, and I encountered these group who I believe were intending to rob me.
She has the
I
sword.
gave
They
them
sent a lot
mul-
of people to rob you.
I gave them multiple chances to surrender.
I heard.
That
They chose not to, unfortunately, for
I
that.
Except
saw
for that
that.
one guy. He surrendered and just like offed himself.
Yes, I have never seen somebody do that before.
So
Surrender.
Usually
quite
they will
hard.
continue fight, or they will run
Um,
away, or they will surrender. They will usually not impale themselves on their
So
scimitar.
since she's like sort of presenting the sword in like a bowing fashion, you're all
Yeah.
getting a much better look at the weapon that she's wielding. As I cough my lungs out.
don't do that.
It's fine. It is a very beautifully crafted weapon that is this sort of blue and gold and silver inlaid hilt and crossguard, and this sort of shimmering silver blade that is very clearly magical. And you imagine that the bandits saw that and were like, "Ooh, money."
Would you like another sword? I have too many. I only have 2 hands.
No, I am actually quite good on that. Thank you. I'm sorry, it was Scots.
Scuzz, yeah.
Scots. I am actually good on that. And she sort of throws back the cloak. She actually has like a rapier on one side, a scimitar on the other side. There's a
Which-
hand crossbow under there.
Which sword are you
I-
looking to offload, Scuzz?
So I don't think I need even though it's pretty, I don't think I really need the stun metal rapier because I have the sunblade.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's
really
fair.
nice.
It's really pretty, and I'm really grateful that we got it for free. But then I also got these other ones for free.
I mean, it wasn't precisely free. We did do
No,
a lot of work for it and suffered hazards. And
You
But-
can also. We can talk about this part later.
That's I mean sitting in the portal and everything.
But I take it you're looking to join us and offer your aid after being given such a vision.
That is my quest, and that is why I am here.
Awesome! Welcome. How do you feel about slightly ornery birds?
Oh,
I do not know what you mean.
oh, it's going to be sad.
Oh,
Never
Beck-
It's
heard
Beck-
of
very
that.
sad,
Beck
and
is
I'm
going to
ready
be
to cry
upset.
again.
Are you familiar with Valakuas?
Am I familiar? with
Valakuas are not
birds?
native to Euskorva, no.
I am not. No. Is this a
The-
slightly ordinary bird?
It's like a horse, but a bird that pulls the carriages from where we're from.
We have horses too, but we walk birds.
Like an
Birds are-
ostrich.
Amazing. Yes.
Same size, different skill set.
There is a similar kind of thing in Euskorva, but they're giant ravens. So
These are meant for running.
This chorus sounds like the greatest place in the world. Thank you.
I was gonna say
Oh.
this is sounding real cool.
Yeah, no,
we
they have-
we
Wanna
might
go
have, we
visit.
might have picked
They
the wrong
have-
spot for our company house.
they have horse-sized ravens in Euskorva that function similarly, but they actually fly.
Are they like
than-
Corviknights?
Uh,
Corviknight?
Corviknight is the name of the
Corviknight.
Pokemon you're thinking
Yes.
of.
Thank you.
Yeah, so very similar. Not the cartoony design, but yeah, like that sort of like big. And they are often armored. The
Yes.
the Raven Knights of Avalon are a thing.
Yes. 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 I want to be this.
How do you feel about zombies and animating the dead?
That is a
If you join, I
generally
need to have you
bad.
like read through a waiver and ask and like check whether I wait. I
Check
have
yes or
forms
no.
still. Hang on, I made copies.
He leans over to whoever close like, is this a trick question? I do not understand.
So, I mean, that question is actually sort of double loaded. Part of our current set of enemies is a powerful necromancer, but at the same time, her abilities also entail temporarily making use of the bodies of our enemies to do battle with our enemies.
That's what the mushrooms were.
I see. No, well, your abilities are your abilities. Clearly, I would assume I would not be sent to you if you were empowered by terrible things.
Make a history.
It's from her connection to nature. She's a druid,
Make a history check, Kalina.
Okay, not my best roll, but not awful.
That would be kind of a shit move by your goddess.
The Avalonians are familiar with the Tyrian necromantic practices. You do know that in Tehran, necromancy is fairly commonplace, and it's sort of an ecological necromancy as opposed to a terrorist necromancy.
Fair.
Reduce, reuse, reanimate.
Yes, necromancy is what it is. I have no issue with it, unless, of course, it is used for evil.
Good. Then we'll be on the same page there.
This is used for herbology.
Yes. I will need to have you fill out this form though. I will hand you.
Sorry. What form is this?
Yes, this is actually the first I'm hearing of this form.
In case of untimely death, would you or would you not be okay with being reincarnated?
And if
I confirm there will be paperwork, but
also there will
the lady
be
does not
paperwork.
tell me everything, so that is.
And also, how do you feel about being animated as a zombie, like the mushrooms that I did with
I am
that
generally
guy?
opposed to that.
Okay, we'll check a no there, but you still need to fill out this and sign there and there.
Do I have to sign currently? Can I think about this?
You have time. You have time to think about it. Yes.
You still have body
Thank
autonomy even as a corpse.
Excellent.
Meanwhile,
All
we
right.
have a camp over here.
Yeah, we were actually. Fortunately, this little scrap happened near the end of our final watch for the night, so I think everyone's about good to get moving for the day. People might need to tend to wounds, though.
Of course.
Yeah, you
I
don't
wasn't
look
hit.
good. Stand there. I'll use a spell.
Stand there and look pretty and get healed.
I'll
doing great.
Right there.
I'm gonna
And
search
just
the
has his
cleric.
hand over his mouth and goes over to help Ithram searching the cleric. I was really, honestly, kind of hoping that we could follow my impulse of pretending that we were actually in the market for a cleric and we would need her to perform clerical duties if she's to assist us.
Well,
Like,
but-
oh, you must be the healer that we requested from the Lady of the Lake.
That's
so
rude.
get busy on that, would you?
How dare we be those adventurers?
you don't make requests of the Lady of the Lake.
I mean, you do, just whether she listens to them.
You make the last person that asked the Lady of the Lake for something got a stone thrown at his head.
Oh, for some reason,
Not just a
healing
scimitar?
doesn't.
Yeah, can I have a sword?
Bang!
So,
River Rock.
I don't know if this is the thing with the D&D Beyond is for some reason healing spirit it's not adding. It also gets my spell casting ability mod, so it should be a +4, so it's 5.
You're searching that the one of the clerics because there were two.
The one that stabbed me in the gut and said that hobgoblins are tasty.
Ah, nice. Yeah, he's got this really vicious looking spear.
I know healing spirit only heals a 1d6. You can use it a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting.
As well as a set of ring mail and a shield, and an icon to Coultier.
I don't need that garbage.
Oh wait, that's healing.
I've
sorry.
already got my own. I'll take
I already
the-
got
the
my own
spear.
garbage, and it's tasty.
Although healing word is also not adding your wisdom modifier when
Oh
it
yeah,
should
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Gent
don't
will
know why.
assist in tossing the rest of the bodies to see what's what,
Alright.
if there's any money or anything like that.
Yeah, you find about 125 gold in various sizes of coin amongst the lot. The remaining bodies mostly have really poor quality leather and mail armor on.
Yeah.
Couple of shields. The only items that are of note are the cleric that healed itself has these they're sort of like they look like leather gloves with metal padding on the backs that have blades stitched into the fingers. That read as that sort of have sort of a magical resonance to them.
Okay.
As well as
Gent will
as
rip
well
those
as
off and toss them to Ithram.
an icon, as well as an icon to Coultier. And the orc that stabbed Ithram has this wicked-looking spear, the ringmail, and the shield.
Yeah.
The war chief had a great axe, and the other two had battle axes and scimitars, but nothing magical. The only thing that radiates as magical are those gloves that were on the one orc.
Okay. Those might be useful for something.
We can have a look while we rest and prepare for the rest of the journey.
Quick sleep.
Kalina, are you the type of knight that comes with the full accoutrement, or will you be walking and riding along with us?
I do not happen to have a horse with me. Is what you are asking?
More or less, yes. Thank
You
you.
have a
I
raven?
did. I did, but and bandits.
They killed the horse.
That is how I excuse the fact that I did not think to buy a horse.
I figured you probably just left it, forgot it in the last town you
You know
were
they're
in.
really
I mean,
evil.
that is the D&D way.
So, as you all take a minute to recover, recuperate, introduce yourselves to your new ally, and get back to your still sleeping cabbie, that's where we're going to end for this week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
And we'll see you all in the new year. Happy New Year's, everybody watching.
Yeah.
See you.
Good.
Fuck off, 2020.
Goodbye.